Don't mind me, guys. I am just pressing a few buttons to get everything else sorted. I swear, why do things move on Windows? I swear, why? Why do you keep moving things? There we go. Drop the volume down before it blows my brains out. Awesome. Okay, everything is basically set. Don't mind me. Oh, I just launched coffee everywhere. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that they fill this freaking cup up, but jeez. Also, listen to this freaking music. Yo. Okay, that made a mess. I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm just not going to worry about it. Full cam. Hello, people. How are we doing? How are we doing? It is 20 past 11 British time. And I am here. Look at this freaking weird ass cardigan I got. I keep thinking that I should like bend this over. But then it doesn't look right. it just bounces straight back up. You gotta stop jump scaring us? Never. Never, never. Otherwise, how are you guys gonna know I'm here? Also, let me get rid of the game name on this screen. There's no need for it to be there. But hello, people. How are we doing? I've got a bunch of people to say hello to. Hello, Mr. Ken. Hello to Monica. Hello, Kinsey. Hello, Joa. Hello, Tobias. Hello, Inklebeg. Monica. Fawn. Hello. Hello, Julian. Hello, Raykov. You got here very quickly. Lovely. One moment. I just got meowed at. Never mind. He meowed at me because I think I pushed the door too slightly, and he just assumes he can't get out of it now. But no, he's done it. He's good. Right. Guys, today is a mental day. Today is a mental day. I need to show YouTube. I need to show you something, okay? Dave, should we continue on our Pokemon trivia? You do what makes you happy, man, so go for it. But I need to show you something, right? I got invited to something on Twitch. I'm shaking like crazy again. I always shake like crazy. Vertical video. We are testing vertical video on certain channels. And mine, I got an email today saying, yo, vertical video. This is Twitch. Guys, look, it's Twitch. It's Twitch. It looks just like you. It's exactly the same. And do you know what's also really cool? YouTube, you got to do this. YouTube has to do this 1,000,000%. Look at this. Right, this is the coolest feature of Twitch Vertical. So long as it loads correctly. Come on, load. Mental. It goes to the horizontal version of Twitch. This is normal Twitch. And then you do it vertically. Loading, boom. Vertical version of Twitch. Actually mental. It's so crazy. Why is that so crazy? Because YouTube, get your act together. Get your streaming together, please. I want to stream well on both freaking platforms. And at the moment, Twitch is like leagues ahead of YouTube on freaking every bloody avenue. So, hey, that is my cool little update today to be very excited about. It also means I'm going to do my best to leave chat on vertical stream. So if I go to GBA now, it doesn't look very good because I haven't got a game open. One moment. A little glitchy. It is glitchy. It is glitchy. Let me open a game quick. MGBA. And let's just load Odyssey. So, this is how it normally looks, right? get the Mario music off. So obviously, if I'm playing a game, this is how it normally looks. Boom, ba boom, ba boom. And I want to find a way to make sure the chat is on screen, but I don't know where to put it. Where do I put you? Because if Twitch wants to see freaking YouTube at all times, then, I don't know. Where do I put you? I suppose I could put you underneath the goal. How does this look? Horrible at the top. Absolutely disgusting at the top, actually. Where does it go to? It goes to the monkey's knees. Oh, now it's above the game. I don't want that. Get this fella out of the way. How can we see your beautiful face? Oh no, you don't need. Look, you don't need to. But it's like, how am I supposed to do this? It's a living miniature nightmare. I also want to move the black box to here. But then that makes this terrible as well. Oh, I just can't win. I just can't win. Chat, go a little bit higher, and then you two come down. How's that? How's that? Is that better? I'm literally making it so that you can't see me. I'm adding more and more crap to the freaking side of screen. I don't think that's good enough because you can't see the edges. This is like the one annoying thing about YouTube, is you just can't see the edges. So if I do... Nope. I'm just going to have to do that. And then move this back a little bit so you can't see it. How annoying. Top viewers? Oh my god! I need to add you to my ban list. Monetization? No. Content? No. Settings? Stream? What am I doing? What am I doing? No, it is moderation settings. Sorry, we just need to annihilate anyone which is trying to do the bot stuff. So, top viewers. There we go. That is now a banned term. Thank you so much for coming in and letting me know that there are more things I need to remove. So long! Oh, what did Hipchok do to you? They came in and were a bot. It's pretty simple. Hello, evil chicken. What is wrong with you? Why are you evil? Explain yourself to me. That's good enough. I think I might move this down. And just make it bigger again. No one frickin' reads it anyway. Can I eat the evil chimkin? Yes, you can. But how does that look, YouTube? You can see Twitch now. You can see Twitch now, YouTube. All I gotta do is shrink the top of it, because you can't see your fellas. You can't see your fellas. So how do I shrink this down? Properties. Height. Let's say 1400. Has that helped? Yeah, that's perfect. Jeez, how did I get that right first try? Apparently I'm incredible. This does mean, however, that this canvas is kind of arse. Hang on, I've just done something and I regret it immediately. No, I haven't. Okay, whatever. Twitch, if you're watching me horizontally and you wonder why I'm sideways on my freaking screen, blame vertical stream. Name all the legendary trios. Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos. Suicune, Entei, Raikou. Regirock, Registeel, Regice. Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf. Landorus, Thunderous, Tornadus. Gen 6 didn't have one? And what was Gen 7? I've drawn a blank suddenly. Obviously, there's the the Pokemon of Ruin, and technically, I suppose you can count the Loyal 3. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Freaking Virizion, Cobalion, Terrakion. There isn't a Gen 6 one, is there? Is there a legendary trio in Gen 6? Of course, you've then got Tapu Fini, Tapu Koko, Tapu Bulu, and Tapu Lele. Gen 8? I don't remember. And then Gen 9, of course, were the Beads of Ruin, whatever it's called. Chien Pao, something Fu, Lubu, Fish, and the one with a bowl. I don't really know their names. Did Gen 6 have a freaking trio? I feel stupid now. Was there... Hang on, Pokemon database, come here. You're not my new favourite place. No, Gen 6 didn't have a legendary trio. Really? Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, I disagree. They are... box legendaries. They don't count. That's funny. Like, they have mythics, they have mythicals, and then they have box legends, but they don't have a legendary trio. Gen 7, I don't count that as a trio either. They're box legends. If you're a box legend, you're not part of the legendary trio like all the others are. Wo-Chien, Chi-Yu, and Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao was one of them, right? I don't freaking remember now. I'm confused. Pokemon's confusing. Oh, I broke freaking horizontal chat. One sec. Wait, what's happened to horizontal chat? It's doing it from the top. Oh, no. I know what I've done. It's because I have stuck it together here. Box legendaries count? I don't count them. Why would you count them? Why would you count them? They are... So, why would you count Xerneas and Yveltal and Zygarde next to Moltres, Articuno, and freaking Zapdos? They're not the same tier of legendary. At least I don't count it that way. Do you really compare the 3 Regis to freaking Groudon, Rayquaza, and Kyogre? They are trios, correct, but in my eyes, the term legendary trio refers to the step between a pseudo-legendary and an actual legendary. I know that they are legendaries, don't get me wrong, but not every game has a trio that are also box legendaries. It's inconsistent. You can also blame Gen 9 for just adding a team of 4, then adding a team of 3 afterwards as DLC. It's funny. What if I leave? I can't turn back, I can't leave. But that's how I stand on it, at least. The 3 ugly animals of DLC. Yeah, the Loyal 3. I don't really count them because they are... I don't really want to count them because they're DLC. But I do get it. The genies, Dave. No, I said them first. See, that's the other thing is you have the 3 genies, but then you also have the 3 musketeers. So it's like, well, which one's a legendary trio then? Because apparently this game's got 2. Gen 5 kind of weird, actually. I have a Medica. I'll just pop a tent. Do you want to put up a tent here? Yeah, sure. Also, the genies technically don't count anymore. Yeah, the ruins is a quartet, but the thing is they fit the same category. You know. They fit the same category. But there's 4 of them, so technically they don't anymore. But then, here's the other problem. The 3 Musketeers. There's a 4th one. His name is Keldeo. And then the 3 genies, they don't count anymore either. Because of freaking Enamorous. This is the thing. Pokemon is so inconsistent that trying to label them nowadays is very difficult. Keldeo's a mythical, yes, however, he's technically part of their ranks. Technically, he's part of the ranks. He has the same lore. What the hell is this place? Hang on, we've got to scope this out. The wigwags. It's like a zigzag, but not as zigzaggy. I just ran straight past that dude. I'll go back and fight him. But what I'm basically getting at, Kinsey, is Pokemon is really inconsistent. Especially when they want to add more things, you know? Keldeo is the adopted child of Swords of Justice. So what's Enamorous? It's a genie. It has a Therian form. Ooh, Intimidate, huh? Scary Intimidate. What if I Power Gem this guy? Noble Order Power Gem. That Pelipper is dead. Flattened, actually. Turn Pelipper into a pancake, please. Enamorous is the worst thing ever made. I think it was really unnecessary. I don't know why they bothered. Psychic there. Ooh, actually. Power Gem there and Royal Order here. This should kill. This team is mental, actually. Anastasia with her bowl of spaghetti. You didn't get the kill. That is a shame. Neither of you got a kill. Interesting. You also didn't die, so I'll take that. Servine, Servine, and Servine are legendary trios. Didn't someone try to argue the fact that Serperior has arms? I don't believe you. So long, Gyarados. Power Gem that fella. And do you know what? Noble Order to boost it. I'm going to quickly text Mason. I know this is random, but I'm going to text him again. I've left him like 6 messages because he doesn't freaking answer my messages. I'm going to ask Mason if he's free on Friday. Also, bro needs to freaking look at his WhatsApp. Dude does not answer my messages. So cold, so far from the shore. Disintegrate. There are too many zombies in this game. Pokemon Odyssey, more like Left 4 Dead. Right. Medica 4, why not? Bum 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 bum. Oh, ghostly jump scare. Right. So Bieber is officially dead, but we can't get rid of him because the game doesn't let us leave. We literally cannot leave this region to get rid of Bieber. So that's a bit of a shame. I do agree that Enamorous is the worst thing ever made by Game Freak. It looks like a Zelda-like enemy. My mum accidentally unplugged the router and blamed me for it? How does that make sense? Were you even in the room? That's like someone getting punched at school and blaming their dad. Son, I wasn't there. Oh, spooky. Shiftry and Miltank. Yes, I can burn Shiftry, we're fine. So, Flamethrower here, and Noble Order. I don't think Miltank can do much to Spaghetti. Oh, you know what, actually, I want to quickly... There we go. I'm adding the word dual stream to the beginning. People need to know that you are on Twitch specifically. You need to know that you can now watch dual stream. I can't hit Donphan very hard, but I'm going to try. I'm just gonna blast it. I'm just gonna pop it. Everything is your fault. Why? Why do I have another email? Stop it. Oh shit. Arriving today between 11 and 3. Good. I've ordered more command strips to hang up more sponges. Because I have 3 more sponges to hang up. I just psychic. No, you're... No, that's fine. I misunderstood the, I misunderstood the assignment. I'm more confused than pissed, actually. Be a combination of the two. Why can't you? Get mad. Be angry. Wait, is that God of War? It is. And that's a Miss Magus. Milk drink? Con pissed, exactly. Hello, big man. Welcome. Okay, Miltank is just going to heal itself. I'm going to blow up this Swallow. I have a really strong build with this team at the moment. So, our God of War has priority team buffs. And our Miss Magus hits like a truck. So, these two just don't die. These two just do not perish. But now we just need to blast him. We just blast the fella. Dave, what Pokemon do you think is the worst creation of Game Freak? My brain is tallying off a bunch of Pokemon. I'm just like, what do I think? Definitely Rotom. Yo, Robin, we've got some Rotom stands in this chat. They love Rotom. The keychain? Oh, you mean Klefki? I like Klefki. It serves a purpose, even if that purpose is a little silly. Fion's a funny one, actually. Urshifu? Nah, I think Urshifu's fine. He's just a bit broken. I kind of... It's weird, because if you ask me on multiple different there are many ways I can answer this question. Design-wise, I would say the entire Hitmon line. I don't like Tyrogue, and I don't like any of the Hitmons. I don't like Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, or Hitmontop. I think they are really outdated designs. Same as Jinx. They are just outdated designs. I wish they could all evolve one more time, somehow. Just to fix their designs, make them more modern. Hitmonlee's acceptable. I would accept Hitmonchan more than Hitmonlee, purely because Hitmonlee is a potato with tiny arms and stretchy legs. Like, Hitmonchan is just a guy with a packet of McDonald's French fries for a head. And Hitmontop is probably the most Pokemon-looking one, but I hate the fact that its skin and face are the exact same color as its hair. Something about that just looks weird. If Hitmontop was designed nowadays, it would probably be steel fighting and have a Beyblade for a head. Let's be real. But if we're going with like a Pokemon that I just don't really understand, Carnivine, Cryogonal, Druddigon, Zangoose, and Seviper. It's like, why do these Pokemon exist? They actually kind of just achieve nothing. Why are they there? I don't get it. Can we just have new Pokemon, please? Sigilif I would add to the list as well, but my brother loves Sigilif, so I just leave him alone. He's allowed to enjoy Sigilif. Worst creation is all the fossils before Gen 9. Most of them have some sort of 4 times weakness, and why are they all rock type? We've had this discussion before. They're all rock type because they're fossil Pokemon. And genuinely, I love the fact that they're all rock type because it gives them a linking theme. It gives them a... When you see them, you know that they're a fossil Pokemon, and I love that. That's why I hate the Gen 8 fossil Pokemon, because they break all of the conventions of fossil Pokemon. And for what? They might as well have just made brand new Pokemon, you know? I just don't get why they did it. Zangoose and Seviper just exist to mirror a real-life wildlife feud. Yes, but in the world of Pokemon, they're not very good. They're kind of arse. Druddigon was added because Gen 5 lacks dragons. I mean, both legendaries are dragons. What's the... No, I disagree. I disagree. Gen 5 has got Haxorus and Hydreigon. And both legendaries are dragons. It's got more dragons in it than Gen 2 does. And Gen 1. Combined. Why the fossils in Gen 8 are lovable? I can't stand them. To be fair, actually, no. If you want a genuine answer, what is Game Freak's worst creation? It is the Gen 8 fossils. I hate them. If I get them, I don't use them. Their design's awful. Their concept, stupid. I just don't like them whatsoever. Because, again, this is another thing where the Pokemon Company has gone... Where's my pen? Here it is. The Pokemon Company's gone, idea. We need to choose one of these 3 ideas. We have no other choice. One of these 3 ideas. And it's just like, you literally... If anyone wants to say scraping the bottom of the barrel, I just don't like them. Oh, hello, Geo-sama. I'm out of breath now. Oh, looks like you made it through. Hey, what do you think? We already wiped the floor with the first wave. Come on, follow us. We can't waste a single second. More zombies! Oh no, not again. Tch, you lot really love getting smacked around, huh? Next, change of plans. We'll handle these minions. Go on ahead, we'll catch up once we're done. Got it, good luck. Is there another floor? I'm hoping there's another floor. You can sense a sinister presence. Do you still wish to proceed? One moment. Let's quickly check the team. Oh, we are freaking ready to kick ass. Bottoms shall be slapped today. You're fine. You need... No, you're probably okay. I think I might elixir Anastasia. The Gen 8 fossils were a fun idea in theory, but it just ends up ugly. Exactly. That's my problem with them, is they just end up ugly. I don't really like them. And that's my opinion. Anastasia, get your elixir on. Take these drugs and become powerful, please. Yo, Mason freaking answered my messages. Ah, shame. Nah, Mason's not available on Friday. That's a shame. I wanted to get a Pokemon Evolved playthrough done with him, and then react to the freaking new content together, but looks like we can't do it. All good. Always worth asking. Like, have as many ideas as you want, but the question they have to ask is, does it end up making fun designs? If not, scrap them. Yeah, basically. Like, I just think they could have done so much better with fossils, because I like fossil Pokemon. I think they're a grand old idea. It gives rock Pokemon more identity than we are just rocks. You know, we are also dinosaurs. Like, it makes rock more likable in my eyes. This room gives me the creeps, it's too quiet. Yeah, that's exactly what worries me. Why are there like 2 chambers? There's like hotel rooms. Empty rooms down here usually mean trouble. There's something fishy going on here. Best give it a good once-over. Allow me. If there's any hostile presence, I'll be the first to detect it. Just don't take any risks, okay? I won't. Stay sharp. Beep, 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 beep. These constructs, they're unfamiliar. Not natural, not even mechanical. What are they used for? What in the world? What does this mean? What's wrong? Let me guess. These are rooms that you take people into to turn them into zombies. Let me see. If that's true, why is there a window on it? There are dozens, no hundreds of abyssals in here. They're all frozen solid. What? But why? It doesn't make any sense. I have a bad feeling about this. What if? Gutroon, what is it? I need to check something, and I really hope I'm wrong. Just as I feared. This one's also full of them. I love when they push each other out of the way. Are they dead? I don't think so. It looks like they've been put on standby, waiting for something. I don't get it. Why would anyone do something like this? Uh-oh, the lights went out. Damn it, I knew it was a trap. Next, behind you. Uh-oh, omae mo shindalu. Oh, it's just Kit. Abyssal Princess, we meet again. Kit, wait! Zombie attack! Stay out of this. I had the ability to go zombie mode. You're not my target. Snap out of it, Kit. I know you're strong. Don't let them control you. It's no use, Rocky. Even though they are half good guy and half bad guy, only the bad guy half seems to be working at the moment. She's completely under their control now. I'll take care of her. Just focus on the others. Got it. Well, ready to get started? Time for us to do battle with Pokemon and not our own fists. You'll regret ever making it this far. Okay, last time we fought Kit, we kicked her ass. Date trivia time. How much gen have the most legendary, sub-legendary, pseudo-legendary? 4. I'm not even going to think too hard about it. I'm going to say 4. Am I the only one that thinks that the big fights in this game should exclusively use regionals? I feel like it's a little weird that they don't. You resist almost everything I can do. Okay, I'm going to flamethrower you down then. What am I afraid of? I don't think I can buff myself to defend against these two, but we'll see. Hello, yellowest yellow. You are the brightest yellow that ever did yellow upon my chat. Boom. This vertical and horizontal switch is annoying. That sounds like you just need to learn how to put your phone down on the table correctly. You might be able to turn it off. It's Gen 7. All Ultra Beasts count as a sub-legendary. No, they don't. They're Ultra Beasts. They're not legendary in the slightest. Are we going to argue over everything? Are we going to argue over all of these semantics? Ultra Beasts aren't legendaries at all. They just have high BSTs. Bom, 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 bom. Also, I know that I'm disagreeing a lot with a lot of what you're saying today. Don't take it personally. Please don't take it personally. I am very happy having this conversation. Well, I was thinking about it like 2 days ago. I was like, what even are Ultra Beasts? And the thing is if you think the Ultra Beasts are legendaries, or even legendary adjacent, then so are Paradox Pokemon. And I don't consider Paradox to be that either. So, what are they? They're just Ultra Beasts. That's what they are. There's nothing else to it. I'm letting this Tyranitar live, because I don't think it could do much. Is it just me with a stream lag every 2 seconds? I hope not. I hope not, otherwise I'm gonna have to fix my freaking internet again. Paradox. Are they called Paradox Pokemon? Or are they called something else? See, Screamtail. That's not a legendary. You aren't a fairy in this game. That much I remember. I'm just gonna do another Noble Order and then let Gardevoir go down. This day needs to end. Bro, it's not even noon here. Why does it have to end? Oh, you know what? I said Gen 4, but I actually don't believe it. No, maybe I... If you check sub-legendary, all Ultra Beasts and non-box art legendary are counted as a sub-legendary. What is a sub-legendary? Who decided this? That doesn't sound like a real thing. I'm just gonna pop another Noble Order. And to be fair, things like pseudo-legendaries, these are all just terms that we made up, isn't it? We just looked at the BST of some of these Pokemon and went, that's a pseudo-legendary because it's got really high freaking BST. But has BST ever actually... No, has pseudo-legendary ever been an official term? I'm in pain, I need to go get meds, but I'm stuck at work. I feel like, as someone that used to be a manager, like full-time manager, if you came up to me and said, I'm in pain and I need my meds, can I quickly go home and grab them? I would 100% let you. Why would I not let you do that? That sounds stupid. Why would they not let you do that? Some legendaries as defined there are legendaries that typically have no restrictions on their use in battle facilities in-game. As defined there, where is there? Where is it defined, is my question. Sudowoodo is the original pseudo-legendary. But it's spelled S-U-D-O. I lost in a Pokemon battle. Kid, it's me, Rocky. Can you hear me? You gotta fight it. Per favor, come back to us. Oh wait, no, you guys are French. My head is splitting open. Stay away from me. What if it just splits open as she climbs out? Kid. There has to be some kind of parasite controlling her. We have to figure out where it is. Up your butt. Olympia, can you hold her down? Not without hurting her or getting hurt myself. The only way to stop her is with a surprise attack. Allow me then. Kazuki, what are you doing here? The fact that you don't know means Lixin kept his promise and told you nothing. Very well. I owe him a favor. You! Let me go this instant or else. Or else what? Bit late to be threatening my family, don't you think? My entire character arc is about people threatening my family. Prince Ethan, Doctor! Doctor! Find the parasite and remove it from her body. I don't know how much longer I can hold her. Ethan, follow my lead. Yeah! Sorry, the TF2 is coming out. Why is Sans here? Because he's a Pokemon. You can hide on the toilet and wait for me to get... What? You can hide on the toilet and wait for time to go pass by. That's how you get fired. I've sacked someone for doing exactly that. Yes, Sans is a Pokemon. Did you not know that? 55 people watching and only 8 likes. Guys, did you know that if you double tap the screen, you like the video? Obviously, that doesn't work on Twitch. But there you go. There it is. It's latched onto the back of her neck. How did you not notice that? That's like the most obvious place to go. It's completely fused with her skin. I'll cut it off with a scalpel and let Olympia destroy it. Unless it's a face hugger, of which then she's dead. Ethan, you have to regenerate the tissue the moment I remove it. Think you can handle that? I won't let you down. Just give me the signal. Good. Olympia, are you ready? Ready when you are. Very well. Let's begin. Okay, I've severed the parasite, removing it in 3, 2, 1, now. Ah, the big old healing magic. Slap her with a potion. It works on Pokemon, it should work on humans too. Kit. You got your pink hair back. Can you hear me? Rocky, I'm sorry. Where did my sunglasses come from? Kit, oh my god, you're back. You're really back. I missed you so damn much. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. But apparently I am Dante. Forget it. None of that means anything anymore. What truly matters is that you're here and you're yourself. But Rocky, I'm just a mistake. I never should have been born. I don't deserve you. Of course this is your character arc. Kit, I don't care what the gods say, what some ancient prophecy claims. You're not a mistake. You're you, and that's more than enough for me. Oh, Rocky, you don't have very high standards. Thank you. Sudowoodo and Snorlax are the 2 Pokemon that have a trait similar to Legendary. All of them have limited obtain number. Yeah. They are static encounters. I do agree with that. But then again, so is Volcarona. Finally, thank you for your help, Kazuki. We couldn't have saved Kit without you. Because, you know, none of us wanted to risk our own well-being. It was my duty, Princess, and I offer you my sincerest apologies for how I treated you in the past. Don't worry about that's the wrong voice. I'm being yelled at by Dave by not making sense. I'm not yelling at you, it's an interesting conversation, you know. I like the conversation because it's interesting. Also, do you know what? Another thing which I want to do, if I add that freaking thing again... Hang on, wrong chat. I want to add the poll thing which says, start a poll. Are you subscribed? Heck yeah. And I will be soon, because for some reason yesterday this worked really well. For some reason yesterday, that poll immediately changed how many people were actually in the stream. That made me chuckle. And now I need to wait for it to update. Where did the poll go? It vanished. Why did it vanish? I've done a magical thing where the poll just dissipated. Whatever. That said, I didn't expect you to step in like that. I must ask for your forgiveness. My hands were tied. Frey and Vizzle threatened to kill my wife and my daughter if I disobeyed them. But when I heard you were storming the palace, I hid here, waiting for my chance. Why this room specifically? Because this is where my family rests. This structure, it's nothing but a container where the Abyss will sleep, waiting for the so-called miracle. Your father made the arrangements and they agreed. He and I kept watch, at least until Frey broke the palace seal. So that's how it all happened. You must be Olympia, right? I'm truly sorry for striking you back in the third stratum. I'm actually a good guy. No, don't worry about it. Water under the bridge. You didn't have a choice. Nothing you could have done. Beep, beep, bap, boop. Why can't you add an option that's never, and I'll remove my sub now? Because, that would be mean. What am I doing? What if I just click heck yeah, and then go back to chat? This is stupid. Why? It covers the screen. Now it's vanished. What I was about to show you just vanished. Okay, this is what I wanted to know, because now I can move all of this accordingly. I can do this, and I can see exactly where it goes. I think I need to do this, and that's enough. What the? Oh, I moved everything but the chat, because, you know, that's how this world works. How's that? I'm gonna do it like that. How's that? How does that look? Am I stupid? Very possibly, but I've just done something dumb. There's now just this huge gap. What am I doing? That'll do. Don't mind me, I'm just quickly fixing the chat on vertical. You can drop to 300, please. Blonk. Beautiful. And now I do this. And now you can see... I'm so clever. Oh, nice. I get to vote here. Sorry, Mr. Green. I don't have it on that stream. Oh, did the stream just freaking die? Don't tell me it died. I'll be so sad. Guys, is the stream working? Has it crashed? I don't think it's crashed. Well, I haven't dropped a single frame. Yes, it is? Okay. Cool. There is no room for my face anymore. Legitimately, there is no room for my face anymore. What have I done to my universe? What have I done? Enough with the sentimentality. You three have a mission to complete. Free! Gotcharoon, Kazuki, you're not coming with us. I'm afraid I wouldn't be of much help. Kid still needs medical attention, and I'd only slow you down. No one knows what lies behind the door. You're right. Still, thank you for everything, Gotcharoon. I just want everyone to have the same voice. And I will stay behind to protect them and my family. Only you have the power to make the miracle happen. Remember this, Abyssal Princess, Celestial Prince, and Royal Guard. The fate of our world rests in your hands, and don't be afraid. Wielding the Abyssal Shard of the Medallion proves you're the ones meant to lead us forward. Please have faith in yourselves. We will. You have our word. Sigh. I admire your optimism, but I'd rather keep my feet on the ground. Chin up, Ethan. You hold the power of a goddess in your hands. Yeah, but... never mind. Alright, Kazuki, we'll do it. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Good luck, and kick their asses. I want to look in here too. There are so many abyssals frozen here. So many. How do you fit several hundred abyssals in this tiny room? Stream is working. Good, good, good. Just need to make sure that it all works. I don't understand why, like, mobile phones darken the screen, but oh well. Do you want me to heal your team? Yes, please. That's very handy. Ken, disgusting. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that is a bit creepy. How many Pokemon got Paradox variant? Name them all if you like. I don't think I can name them all. I will forget some. How many Paradox Pokemon are there? 1, 2, 3. I want to say 26, but I think that's wrong. It actually might be closer to 18. Oh, but I'm not taking... I'm going to say 21. Final answer. Obviously, it's a complete freaking guess. 28 seems like too much. 18 actually seems like too little. But then I forgot about the 3 new ones. I also realised I've broken chat again. There we go. Yep, be careful, Mr. Green. You will make enemies by thirsting for the weirdest Pokemon. You can sense a sinister presence behind this door, as usual. Again, we should be sorted. I still can't remove Beaver from my team. Mr. Ant will beg to differ. I mean, some of you are just strange. Can I not leave? Nope, they still shut the door behind me. Okay, these guys are just being sweet. And this is a long-ass conversation. I just wanted to see if you'd give me access to a PC. My god. Okay, cool. That dude just reminds me of Knuckles. I'm sorry, that dude is Knuckles. 11 in each game. The 2 box art legendaries are not counting. They're not a variant of an old Pokemon. Kinsey, do you want me to have something to say about every single one of these trivias? Because I have an answer for you. Is Koraidon and Miraidon not paradox forms of Cyclizar? Is that not true? I'm the normal one here. What's normal is thirsting after Lopunny and Gardevoir. Anything else is strange. Justifying this. Right, let's continue. You can sense a sinister presence. Okay, we can just kick its ass. Ooh. Also, I was bloody close with 21. To be perfectly honest. I think I just miscounted the additions. Huh, I don't sense anything at all. My eyes, they're gone. Frey, I know you're here. There's no point in hiding. Come out and face me. Ugh. Can I even have a little fun? Fine, fine. Hello, it's me. Here I am. Happy now? Frey, you... What's wrong? Are you so caught up with your sister's situation that you can't even finish a sentence? Oh no, that's not what was really bothering her. What do you mean? You'll find out soon enough. Next, it's all yours. If you need anything, just give us a shout. They just stand back. Aha! I see you're bluffing. It wouldn't make sense to let her fight alone. On the contrary, I'd love to shut you up by cutting your head off, but I'll let Nyx handle that. Skadoosh. No more lies, no more betrayals. Once again, my eyes have fallen out of their sockets. You will pay for what you did to my family and my friends. Your time has come, Frey. The Abyssal Eye. Hell. Silence. You won't even have time to say your last prayers. Oh, if it's a fat of a death you want, then a fat of a death you'll get. Come at me, Abyssal Princess. Dude looks more naked in that picture. Why? Fix him. We only wear skirts in my country. What? Why has Sceptile appeared on the enemy team so many times? Bro. Can I get a red and white Sceptile? That'd be sick. Okay, immediately destroy this guy. Damn, Dave just fried Kinsey's young ass with that. No, I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. The thing is like, fun is fun, you know? It's not that I need to be right every single time, it's more so just... Pokemon doesn't define anything outside of legendary Pokemon and mythicals, so having a conversation surrounding it is just interesting. On Twitch, an ad break will start in 1 minute and 30 seconds, of which then, you know what? Piss break, drink break, health check. Anyways, I won't be able to talk right now. I'm finishing an essay. Ooh. Uh-oh, bug move. Uh-oh, bug damage. Good thing bugs suck. That's a great tusk. I could just Shadow Ball your freaking brain off. I might even Veil Order here. Just for the defense. Joa, the people that seem to think Vaporeon is a compatible Pokemon with humans need to freaking go get checked out. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not even sorry. Hecking chill. Oh, Sceptile's back. Nice Mega Horn. Idiot. What kills you? Psychic? Awesome. And you know what? I'm gonna Noble Order to make sure that it happens. This team is busted. This team is as powerful as a late 2000s boy band. Anyone remember Busted? Or is it just me? They're the guys that sang that song about the year 3000. Like, how cringe do you want to be? I think I just stopped shooting, actually. But, I used to play a game called Midtown Madness on my original Xbox. You know, the Xbox with the freaking controller bigger than your stupid head. And the only music I had was a McFly album, a Busted album, the Crazy Frog album, and a U2 album. It wasn't until I started, like, borrowing my dad's music that I, was like, okay. For some reason, my parents, like my mum's side, and my grandfather just assumed that it was good music and gave it to me. It's kind of funny. I'm shocked this. Oh no, you have Sturdy, don't you? To be Standler's dead, that's fine. Yeah, it wasn't until I was taking, like, I was borrowing my dad's CD collection. That's when I got into Linkin Park, Blink-182, Yellow Card, things like that. Okay, Frey has been defeated, but Twitch is currently in an ad break. So let's chill before we continue. Oh, check this out. Freaking, it's Easter, okay? I know it's February, but I'm eating Easter stuff. Are we? You should be. You should be in an ad break. How have I decimated this packaging so much? Look at that. I annihilated it into like 4 different corners. I'm a demon. Wow, these kind of suck. Why do these have like a hard outer shell? I'm dumb. I'm not getting any. It's because you're a subscriber. Mr. Green, you have a sub. Also, guys, just while we're waiting for the Twitch ad to pass, can I quickly mention, can you just double check? Can you just double check that you've liked the stream and that you're subscribed to the channel? Could you do that for me? That would be wonderful. See, if you just double tap the screen, you like the video. I'm so crap at it, by the way. Boom. Easily done. It still didn't expire. No, you're still a subscriber. But to be fair, my subscriber count on Twitch is only 14. It used to be 30-something, and that was 14. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. February just ended up being a really bad financial month for the channel.
Scum.
Scum. Scum indeed. How has the channel got? YouTube has got 457 views, yet it's got 74 people watching. What are you guys doing here? Just kick everybody out of chat. Kick everyone out of stream. Go live life! I'm joking, stay. Every single person here is worth a penny in ad revenue. What? What else is on my desk? I've got a monkey that looks like a half-naked baby. Look at him. Why does he look so naked? I don't get it. Why does he look so nude? He looks like he's wearing the skin of something that he's killed. Jesus Christ, Theo. I'm literally doing something and you leapt on my lap. This cat, I swear to God, has a death wish. Because he doesn't care if I'm walking fast or doing something, he will get in my way. You are so reckless. You're so reckless. You're gonna get hurt. Mostly because I don't know he's there. What's up? What's up, buddy? Huh? What's wrong? The window's open to let you outside. Your favourite bed that you like to hump is out. Theo came. Literal Theo jump scare. Actual Theo jump scare. Actual nightmare child. What's up with your ear? Don't do that. That's weird. His ear went into, like, jet mode. He just wants love and attention. He hates it when I stream. What's up? What are you doing? Oh, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. You cannot get your claws out and try and climb me. You can't do that. He has gone through many shirts. Do I look comfortable to you? This is how we're waiting for the ad break to end, by the way. This is how we're waiting for the ad break to end. I'm playing with the kitty cat. It's time for a petting. Okay. So long. He's on my desk now. This tail is mine. Here he is. Fear reminds me of my ginger, always underfoot and wants to be by a person at all times. We swear he is part ginger cat. Genuinely. Boop. Boop the snoot. Boop the snoot. Boop his snoot. Tickle his whiskers. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I'm sorry. You moved your face in such a way that actually looked painful. I shouldn't have put my hand there. What do you want, mister? What do you want? I'm playing video games. Do you want a tooth massage? Is that what you want? Oh, tooth massage. Ooh. Oh my god. He shuts his eyes and he's just like, whenever I do that. He has sore teeth. He has for a while. Hello, Dub Wagner. Dave McKinsey leave to ponder upon his counter question. Okay, Theo, are we all done? Do you not want to get in your bed? It's right here. I might put you in your bed. Oh no, you're leaving now. Okay. Fair enough. There you go, guys. Theo moment. You didn't even have to roll the freaking wheel to get that one. Just skip to live. Okay, that's the thing is, I've had this freaking dude here. I need my mascot somewhere else. Up here will do. Okay, onwards. Welcome back, Twitch. Let's continue. Vessel, it's all up to you now. I lost a Pokemon battle. Aha! My Pokemon were defeated. Impressive. Didn't think you had it in you to knock me flat. What's wrong? Didn't you want revenge in the form of a Pokemon battle? What are you waiting for? Stain your hands with blood. You beat me in a children's card game. Come on! Or are you planning to hand the job over to your little E-droid? No, I'll do it myself. Olympia, restrain him. Twist his dick. Nix, are you sure about this? Once you kill someone, there's no going back. This is a game about Pokemon. Okay. Kill him. Who said anything about killing? The entire sentence beforehand that you agreed to? Well, what are you planning then? Death would be too merciful for someone like him. That's why I intend to give him a punishment far worse. Olympia, twist his dick. The Abyssal Shard. What are you trying to do? Silence! Abyssal Shard, hear my wish. Turn this vile creature into what he despises the most. Force him to spend the rest of his miserable days in agony. Transform him into the symbol of the sacred tree and use his own life force as the price. That's not a bit too hasty. No, wait! Dude turns into a student widow. Ah, shit, I'm a tree now. Now I understand what you meant. Turned into the very thing he hates the most. Nice move, Nix. You sadistic bitch. Nix? I'm fine, Ethan. Are you sure you're up for what's to come? Yeah, I have to be. Then stay sharp. Whatever's waiting for us beyond that door, it's the end of the line. I'm back from my toilet break. You were gone for a while. A twisted mass of branches and the deepest reaches of the abyss. Shunned by all and destined to be forgotten. Aww, he's a tree now. I do like the Frey thing, but at the same time, it's like... I don't know. It feels like the big bad trades places a lot in this game. Hello, Tony. Hello, Pokey people. Lovely to have everyone here. Your journey through the Eberynth? But what the hell's an Eberynth? Your journey through the labyrinth nears its fateful end. What awaits you beyond this threshold? Sorrow, joy, despair, Santa Claus? The answer remains hidden, but soon you'll be forced to choose your path. Beyond this point there is no return. Will you brave the unknown and step forward? I thought there was already no return. No. You decided to step back. I can't leave, though. Grab his dick and twist it. The old dick twist. Yeah, I can't leave. What kind of stupid-ass question is that? Are you ready to not be able to leave? I've already agreed to it. Wait, no, heal my team. What do you mean you can't heal my team? Oh, for goodness piss, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Sure, just fully heal. Dave, trivia time? You ask me? Do you think I've got any trivia? You seem like the person that I can't really give trivia to because you'll either already know it or I'm making it up. And Medical 4 again. That's not the Pokemon I'm meant to use it on. I have a feeling that I'm accidentally going to use Bieber because I have no choice. But hey, we'll see. What's Voltorb based on? He's based on a defective Pokeball. Porygon is also the closest thing to a Digimon in this game. And I would say that's true because Porygon is supposed to be able to do stuff like data and code, whereas you could argue that Rotom can as well, but Rotom's actually an electrical current. It travels through electricity. That's that thing's deal. Okay, I have a good feeling that we're probably going to be done with the game very soon. Then steel your soul and stand tall before the mighty foe that bars your path. Raise thy sword with pride in your heart and seize your destiny within the labyrinth. Again, this doesn't feel like a Pokemon game. I can tell. Okay. I have been making like a tier list of Pokemon romhacks and fangames that I've been playing. This game sort of irks me because it just doesn't remember that it's a Pokemon game. It's so story-based. And the story's good. I wouldn't say it's incredible by any means. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I think the story is just passable. You know, I think the story's just passable. I don't think it's that incredible. Yeah, this Pokemon game doesn't feel like a Pokemon game. Exactly. Like, you could have just made a game in RPG Maker. You know? Like, why did it have to be a Pokemon game? I don't really get it. And the fact that they're apparently working on a sequel confuses me. Because I'm just like, where do you go from here? Like, I just really, really hope that they make the sequel a Pokemon game. But if you think about it, what is the story in this game? There's a labyrinth. You go into it. You discover abyssals. Abyssals are up to no good. You stop them. And maybe one or two characters along the way betray you or don't betray you. It actually feels relatively basic. The story does kind of feel basic. And it just sort of forgets that it's a Pokemon game, and that's irking me a little bit. Like, I don't know if I can give this thing like the tier that I want to give it. I also don't think this game is very balanced. Anastasia is ridiculously powerful, I'm sorry. This God of War is insane. Father! Oh, that was a really helpful run. What I will say, though, is this game's quality is very good. I think the actual handling of the romhack has been very, very good, and I've been very impressed by it so far. I just think the story has got nothing to do with Pokemon. It's fine, it's okay. Yo, thanks for subscribing, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, basically. And some of the world, some of the levels are they're just confusing. Ah, look who's finally shown up, my darling little niece. So, how's it going? Vezel. Just like your father. So serious, so dutiful, so predictable. How utterly dull. Release my father now, or else. Or else what? Come now. You're a little late for empty threats, don't you think? The ritual's nearly complete. Very soon, my master will ascend to the power beyond anything you could possibly fathom. And as a tiny side effect, purely incidental of course, your beloved family will vanish into nothingness. Such a shame. I might even shed a tear, if I cared. And you? You'll just stand there, powerless, forced to watch it happen. Silence. Oh, struck a nerve, did I? Good. Let's make this entertaining, shall we? I'm hoping that Olympia and Ethan do something, because so far this big bad has just been me. Slacking and Roaring Moon, that's a funny looking sprite. 90 people watching and only 13 likes? I am truly curious as to why we've got almost 100 people watching. What did I do? Okay. Who am I more afraid of? Jeez, Roaring Moon is a problem. These two are both problems, actually. Okay. Flamethrower there. I'm gonna Veil. Joe, I tried double tapping for everyone in stream. The number doesn't go up, but I like the animation. Absolutely. Okay, that was good. Oh my god, that is massive. Okay, that's really bad, actually. Does that hit Roaring Moon? It does. Oh my god, it one-shot Roaring Moon. Fair enough, I'm glad I went after slacking. Okay, next best bet. It can't attack next turn, so we get a free buff. Mighty Enna. Oh, the Intimidate is glorious, actually. Truant Intimidate is ridiculous. Oh, everyone's being intimidated. Okay, you know what? Mr. Beast, get back out there then. If that's the case. Mud Sausage. And then you... Veil Order. We're gonna fuck around and get Dave famous. I hope so. I just don't get 93 viewers. Like, where are you all? Can I get a sound off in chat? I'm gonna Dragon Dance. And probably just Veil Up. I think YouTube has a viewer error count. I always watch guys playing Rogemon and his average viewers are 400 plus, but now he always gets to 2k viewers with only 400 likes. I don't really get it myself. But the thing is, Julius, we have no way of truly knowing how it works. It's really weird. Because all we can do is guess. All we can do is guess how it all works. Take out slacking. Just do this. This might work. Yeah, true, but I'm not a bot. I've always accused other channels, and when I say accused, I don't actually do anything about it, I just think about it. But I've always thought a lot of other channels are view botting because it just makes sense. It feels like they must be view botting with the content that they do. Okay, you go down. And I'm gonna Veil Order again. Beautiful. But yeah, it's like, how does it work? I can have a stream that literally has 15 people watching. And then apparently, this week, 97. Not many bots in this room, bro. We got a pretty cool community. There is actually a way that I can check these numbers. Right. Here's something interesting for you, okay? 97 viewers. 640 views. That means it's possible. That makes it possible. What makes me think that it's actually more likely than not is the average view duration. The average view duration is 5 minutes. Now, in the past, I struggled to get above 30 seconds. What are the odds that it is actually true? I'm really curious to know. YouTube UI broken makes sense with the Hundo people. No, Raykov, you can't say it like that. You can't make it seem like I'm not good enough to have viewership. You can't word it that way. Right, we're gonna Mr. Beast this. Just fight it, get more views. Oh, we're trying, brother. Oh, we're trying. I want to have more views. No, not Energy Edge. That's such a funny name for a move. I'm probably going to have to pull out Bieber here in a minute. Okay, so the Intimidate is hilarious. Rockhammer there. You resist fire for some reason. I think I'm just going to blow through my Tiana first. Boom. Okay. Glorious. Glorious even. You'll get there, brother. Just grind and you will have your year. Best of luck on streaming. Absolutely. I mean, I'm going to keep trying. You can't stop me. You can't stop me from streaming. I didn't put up sponges on my walls. I didn't buy an expensive microphone. I didn't get a blanket up. I didn't put all of this up just to fail. On my flare mask because I need to get ready to annihilate Dark Noir. Blaze kick here and we're sorted. I think the shorts are helpful. See, that's the other thing, is YouTube's algorithm is crazy. YouTube's algorithm makes no sense. It just changes constantly. This music's scary. Also, by the way, for those who are not aware, I now stream vertically and horizontally on Twitch. And the best bit is, it works within the app. It's so funny. So just in case anyone who's watching prefers to watch streamers on Twitch, check the description. My link to my Twitch is in there, just so you're aware. Oh, Sleipnir has perished. Dave, URB, what does that mean? I could do you want limit break because it's funny. Dude is now going to die in one hit, but if he gets a hit in, the world will shake and shudder. Unless Mr. Beast steals it from him. Never mind, Mr. Beast didn't steal it. Big Shell Bell. Dave, why are you ignoring me? Because I'm playing a video game. Do you know what? Just wild charge. This dude's dead. Such a cool animation. Yeah, limit break is insane. International record breaker. I've held a world record for 4 hours. Blah. Name 10 legendaries that have a signature move on release, also name their move respectively. See, the thing is like, I am streaming, and I have a game to play, so asking me to do this so frequently, I don't mind talking about it, you know. There are better questions. The question of how many of this exists is a bit better than name every single one of these. I'm streaming, brother. The game takes precedence over answering really long questions. Yeah, I know I broke the rule. The reason why I had to use Bieber is because the game stopped me from accessing my box the moment the rule was put in place. I only said name 10. It's still... We are in a part of the game that requires a lot of my concentration. So I'm sorry, but I can't answer that constantly. I'm just letting you know that, okay? Bro, you good? Are any of us truly good? Just what I was expecting from my niece. Bro still handed over 15k. Do you have enough food for survival against zombies? I have a bag of Galaxy Minstrels and a can of Coke Zero. And the only reason I have Coke Zero, drinking Coke is not good. I don't want Coke, I want Pepsi. But the shop I went to yesterday only had freaking Coke. So the answer to your questions, Giggins, is no, I'm not good. I have to drink this crap. Oh shit, hit me hard with that one. Dave just released Bieber. I can't. You can't release from your party. You have to release from a box. Of which, if I could, then I would have. He's great. Hang on, is this guy going to be Tony Tiger? Magnificent, truly magnificent. Such a shame, though. So much potential, all going to waste. You can now cross the bridge. I lost a game of Pokémon. Next, what were you even thinking? Don't do anything reckless, understood? Olympia's right, but at least let me patch you up first. If you didn't run across the bridge, then we could have stood on the other end of the bridge and a fight never would have happened. I'm sorry. As for you... Oh, me? No, I have no intention of standing in your way. Please, by all means, carry on. What is this? Another one of your games? I'm great. Not at all. This way. If you'd be so kind. It's a trap. Your Nyx is needed for the freaking thing to go off. That's super freaking obvious. Father, we're here to save you. Wait. Don't step into the ritual circle. It's a trap. Absolutely. Set one foot in there and it will drain your life away. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Well then, shall we begin? Grabs you by your freaking cuff of your freaking shirt and drags you in. Make yourselves comfortable. This will be the last show you'll ever see. I hope you like season 4. It goes all downhill from here. What are you talking about? Ethan, those golden horns of yours. I'm glad you had the chance to speak with Helen. Keep walking your path. You have the heart of a true king. Nyx, our time together was short, but I'm proud of the path you've chosen. Everyone has now decided that they've lost. Stay true to yourself no matter what. I love you. Father, what are you saying? Enjoy the performance, my brave little heroes. A new era is about to begin. Uh-oh. Now there's only one person left, and he also looks like Knuckles. Oh no, it's just Amy. Amy, was it? It will suffice. Welcome to the Throne Hall, Warriors of Yggdrasil. Allow me to play some dude off in the corner playing really loud organs. Okay, this note's being held for too long. It needs to be faster than that. Welcome to the Throne Hall, Warriors of Yggdrasil. You have my reluctant commendation for making it this far. Allow me to grant you the courtesy of a name. I am the Progenitor. Progenitor? Where's my family? What did you do to them? Father. No, this isn't possible. 4 of you combined became a woman. You should have been dead for a millennia. And so I was. But death is a trifling inconvenience for beings such as I. My soul was kept tethered but to the Abyssal One, until the right vessel emerged. From there a mere ritual was all it took to return me to my rightful place. Amy, question mark. And so, I am again the almighty father, mother of the otherworldly sea. Rejoice, your long journey filled with hardship is at its end. Am I the only one before I thought I was going to be fighting a gigantic tentacle monster? The Abyssal Shard, but when did you... Olympia, get the shard, hurry! Oh god, why did we bring the freaking Abyssal Shard thing here? They're fast. Foolish droid, resistance is meaningless. They blocked Olympia's strike like it was nothing. How's that even possible? 3 men and a woman combined to make a powerful woman? She's a witch! They're about to use the Abyssal Shard. I have to do something. I have to beat them. In a Pokémon battle. Heed my will! Twist his dick! Do it now! Nyx, where are you? You mean like Giratina? I mean like the gigantic tentacle monster that we have essentially been teased exists. Where am I? Why am I in this strange earthbound-shaped wiggly-woo? Give him the old dick twist. Ah, the Abyssal Princess stirs at last. Where are we? Answer me. How fragile, how fleeting your rage. You stand within the core of the Abyssal Shard itself. The fabric of fate tore the moment 2 wielders spoke their desires in unison. Who would have thought that something so stupid could happen? There can only be one sovereign. Only one will may shape the future. I see. Tell me, lost child of the depths, what makes you betray your blood, your destiny, your god? Why do you struggle for those who will never be your kin? Why should I bow to a false god who preserves its life by stealing it from others? Ha. Suppose you're right. Suppose this false god must indeed be stopped. Tell me then, what solution would you offer? What path would you carve through this endless conflict? Oh, I see now. You cling to the fable of the porcelain offering. Pardon me, blame the coke. I don't know what you're talking about. Not yet, but unknowingly you walk its path. Ah, the sweet folly of youth. The porcelain offering. The forbidden fusion of abyssal and celestial mana. A union so profound it could shatter the abyssal shard's dominion itself. Is that not what Kit is? Did that not already happen? With it, you could resurrect the dead, ascend as a god, remake the laws of existence, but none alive know how to reach it. But is that not what Kit is? What are you trying to say? Foolish abyssal princess. Without the porcelain offering, you will never defeat the abyssal one, and yet here you are, clinging to whispers of a miracle that may not yet exist. Porcelain offering. The toilet. My grandmother's ancient china. My father and Helen. They believed it was more than just a story. They entrusted their hopes to me and Ethan. I see, however. I would not abandon my people to oblivion for the sake of a dream. Two roads lie before us. I see two paths. One where my lord rises, and my kin survive, and one where they are erased forever. I choose survival, even if it means sacrificing you all. Then I choose the path my father believed in, the path Helen believed in, the path I believe in. If there's even the slightest chance both our people can survive, I will grasp it with all my might. Well said. A clash of wills, then. A battle to claim the future itself. Which vision shall endure? Which heart shall shape the world to come? Come, abyssal princess. Show me the strength that dares defy fate. This story would work pretty well in like a B-class anime. But as a Pokemon game, I'm so confused. Yo, thanks for subscribing, man. Thank you for supporting a small streamer like me. And you know what? There's all these people in chat that haven't hit the subscribe button. Do it now, or forever hold your peace. Oh yeah, Fluttermane and Togekiss. Hello, Gareth. Welcome, welcome. Okay, once again... Okay, I'm sorry, Fluttermane, you need to be annihilated. The evil witch false god looks a bit hot. It's anime. I think you're almost done. I think I'm almost done. I needed to make sure Fluttermane couldn't get a hit in. Ooh, Crobat. I'm not worried about Togekiss. Fairy's not even in this game. So this dude just dies to a good old Psychic. Double battles are so funny because you just decide which Pokemon is redundant and then blast through the other one. It's really simple. Boom. I've had a critical hit was even better. But because every single turn Anastasia is making Spaghetti more and more powerful. Uh-oh, air slash. Never mind, we resist it. So I can't hit Milotic for much. That was really clever, actually. I'm going to Noble Order. That Shadow Ball's not going to hit Togekiss. So Milotic survives. That is such a shame. They played that perfectly. That is funny. Okay. On that note, Mr. Beast. What do you do if there are 2 threats instead of 1 plus support? It's not the support that's the problem, it's the redundancy. So... one moment. You're not weak to either of these, but I have boosted Noble Order multiple times. I think a good Royal Order here is in order. Oh, you started the other game today. I won't lie, I actually haven't got it downloaded. I just forgot to do it. What I'll probably do today, just because I don't actually have an exceptional amount of time, is I'm going to finish this game and then probably do some side, content. Yeah, we could just kill Togekiss now. I won't lie, Brandon. I don't really appreciate you accusing me of cheating. What's this got to do with spaghetti? The only time the wheel has ever said that something's permadead was Bieber, but it was in a section where I can't help but have Bieber with me. This is as simple as I can say it. I do not have access to a box. And there was a part of the game where it fully healed Bieber. Twice. So I actually cannot control this whatsoever. The only thing which I'm doing is I'm not using Bieber unless he's the only Pokemon left. Because at least then I'm trying. I'm trying my hardest, you know? Spaghetti was never out of the order, you know? He was always able to be used. Gotta love forced battles. It's like, it's forced battles, but it's also... The game just said, you are not allowed to go back to the freaking Poké Center now. You can't return. From halfway through yesterday's stream, we have been locked out of the PC. We have not been able to touch the PC whatsoever. And because of that, Bieber is in the party and he has been force healed twice. What do you want me to do? Tangrowth and Miss Majors, they're both called Spaghetti, yes. But neither of them have succumbed to that rule. Because at no point did either of them get hit by that rule. The only Pokemon that did was Bieber. Anyway, moving on. I question the point of Ether. They don't have permadeath. Nothing had permadeath other than Bieber. That was the only Pokemon that did. Jeez, we are so tanky. Yes, I am aware that Milotic is a very high special defender. Yes, I can hit it with a physical move, but I'm also really tanky at the moment. What the shit is that Blaziken? Okay, fair enough. I might just... I think there's no point me veiling again. There's no point me veiling again. This music's so intense, it feels like a MIDI track of something I've heard before, but it's pretty good. Abyss Blaze. Okay, that's cool. Hit Gardevoir. Beautiful. That Blaziken's dead. Right, if I set up Mud Sausage, I can explode. Gives me Castlevania vibes. It's a similar sound font, isn't it? Yeah. And the water absorbs beautiful there. Okay. Once again, this game's freaking broken. Because for some reason, it seems to think It seems to think that poison is strong against water for some reason. I'm just joking. I'm playing Call Everyone Illegal. Why? That's just annoying. Whip Ripper! Boom. Sounds Final Fantasy-esque. I do agree that it sounded very, It did sound very Castlevania-like. And very Final Fantasy-esque. Did my freaking chat just delete itself? That's weird. No. For a minute there, I literally just had a freaking aneurysm. I looked at chat, saw messages, lost track of it, and then thought that a chunk of chat vanished. Also, could someone please explain to me, why did you feel the need to draw like a freaking thigh indent on the skirt? Why did you do that? Why did you draw her like this? She could have been in any other pose, but you specifically made her look like that. You put the emphasis on her pelvis. It's very weird. So this is the will that defies eternity. Perhaps the world deserves to see a new dawn after all. Go forth, princess, and bear the weight of your choice. For the simps, apparently so. There are ways to draw characters that don't emphasize their pelvic bones. And it's just a very, very deliberate choice. Did Emelotic just try Dragon Pulsing your Fairy Gardevoir? The Gardevoir is Psychic Ether type, it's not Fairy, I'm afraid. Fairy is not in this game. It seems your resolve has triumphed. And because you beat me in a Pokemon battle, I will now step aside. Even though people literally die in this game, I will now step aside. What's happening? The Abyssal Shard has recognized your victory. Thus, the defeated must pay the ultimate price. Congratulations, child. The future is now yours to claim. I am the combination of 3 men and 1 woman, yet I look this hot. Daughter of the Abyss, heed the final words of the progenitor. To end all strife, journey to the deepest abyss in the darkness land. The darkest land? Where death itself lies dormant, there our god slumbers. Soon it shall awaken, and when that time comes, you must be ready to strike. If you truly possess the power to create a miracle, that will be your final trial. Ether's weak to poison. Ether has no weaknesses. I've looked at V-type chart. Ether has no weaknesses, but 3 things resist it. Which is like, okay. The 3 abyssal dragons shall rise as harbingers of the end. Their coming shall mark the world's twilight. Actually, I do have the Ether's weak to poison. But that doesn't mean that every single Pokemon I've run into hang on. I literally have it here. Level cap, boss, side quests, team building options. Is it this? Yeah, here it is. Oh, I might have just misconstrued it. Ether's weak to poison and dark, that's it. Nothing is weak to Ether. I see, I misunderstood that. No, so there is a change in this game though. Poison is super effective against water in this game. That's a change that they've made. Which I find very strange. I don't know why they made that change. Why was the Dragon Pulse immune? Let's have a look. Dragon... No idea. The only immunities in this game is Ghost into Normal, Normal into Ghost, Fighting into Ghost, Poison into Steel, Electric into Ground, and Psychic into Dark. Those are the only immunities in this game. Ether, nothing is immune to Ether, but 3 types resist it. And Ether itself resists Flying, Ground, Fire, Water, and Ether, but is weak to Dark and Poison. There is no Dragon immunity in this game because Fairy doesn't exist. So I genuinely could not tell you. Monkey controls the lighting. Monkey is supposed to be here because it's funnier if I do this and then just swing him around. There we go. A little bit of monkey magic for you. Can you even see that? I don't know. Yeah, there he is. It looks like he's being hung. Good luck, my daughter. Show me the end of your dream. Okay, so now do we get to fight the giant tentacle monster? Oh, she collapsed. Oh, so Amy's okay. What about the other 3? Is that you? Amy. Why does she get to live? You're back, you're back. Oh my god, I've missed you so much. Sorry for dragging you into all of this, but there was no other way. I don't care, none of that matters. I'm just so happy to see you again. You've grown so much. Not only did you conquer the labyrinth before I could... No, you got down here before me. You even defeated me. I'm pretty sure Amy got to the very bottom before we did. See, you finally surpassed me. I'm proud of you, so proud. Amy, you have no idea what I had to go through. Oh, but I do. I saw everything. Ethan and Olympia, they've grown too. Together you're capable of the impossible. I'm glad I brought you together. You truly are an amazing team. So where are the other 3, Amy? Yay, Amy dies. No, don't leave me. Ethan's healing will fix this, you'll see. Please answer me. And you get stuck in the freaking shard. Or do you get spat out? Where are the others? Where are the others? Where are literally the others? Nix, you're back. No. I'm back with a corpse. Yo, check this out. Nix, what happened? I couldn't save her. I couldn't save her. No, we're just going to repeat it. We're just going to keep saying it. All the struggles we went through, all the obstacles we overcame, what was it all for? You know what it was for, you idiot. You just had an You literally just told us what it was for. No, this can't be happening. I'm sorry. I struggle. The phrase, what am I fighting for, makes no freaking... I can't take it seriously anymore. Because of Mega Man. That's my problem. I can't take it seriously. She smiled at me, even as she was dying. She said she was proud of us, proud of what we've become. Nix, come here. I am a gigantic blade weapon. Where did I go wrong? You did everything you could. It's not your fault. None of us have eyes anymore. Sometimes, no matter how hard we try, we can't save everyone. I know how much it hurts. I'm so sorry. But we have to keep moving forward. Not just for her, but for ourselves too. How am I supposed to keep going? I thought she was dead ages ago. I'm not gonna lie. There is a scene where she gets stabbed, collapses in a pool of blood, and then we see her resurrected as, like, abyssal puppet creature. Then she was taken over by the other creature, the progenitor. But the other 2 guys, where are they? Where did Santa and Darius go? We'll move forward side by side, just like we always have. I know that's what Amy would have wanted. Dave, I have a question. She's a 10, but she has OnlyFans. That's probably why she has OnlyFans. Oh, even I. We'll find a way, I promise you. I'm also never going to turn off Yggdrasil mode. Check Amy if she has a donor card. It's now possible to catch photos from the 8th stratum. Part 4, Finn. Part 5. Oh, the game keeps going on. What do you mean it keeps going on? Don't autosave. If you Hall of Fame me, I'm going to crap. One moment. Need to take a wicked dump. Okay then. Screenshot of the cloud? I don't really need that. I have a stream. But why am I... This is what confuses me. Is like, congratulations, you've conquered the labyrinth. But I don't think I have. Congrats, David. Everyone's saying congrats. 40 hours ain't bad. Tony, I've been fast forwarding like crazy. This did not take me 40 hours. This probably took me like 20. Main story complete. Wait, is the Abyssal one freaking... Oh, okay. Why is the Abyssal one endgame? Unofficial plot twist. Amy will come back after defeating the final boss. I don't think so. She's now been buried. I promise I'll keep moving forward, even when the weight of it all feels unbearable. Even though the game just told me that the story is over, I'll live on. For you, for everyone who believed in me. I swear I'll find a way to protect this world you loved. Now for the side quest. I don't feel like I finished the game. The others are waiting for us. Quite literally. Let's go together. Come on, Regazzy. You know I can't keep Kit in check for long. Don't keep us waiting, Nix. We got work to do. Why is it? Everyone's standing there happily. Yarr! We ain't saving the seas by standing around, lass. Let's set sail. What is this? Is this the end of Phantom Menace? Wait, did Nix's sister die? Yes, but I thought she was dead ages ago. Come on, princess, you ain't alone, alright? Now wipe those tears and walk with us. Hello, Dead Med. Hello to everybody, by the way. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Everyone in chat, can I ask you a favour? Just double tap the screen to like the video. Because I don't think you've done it yet. I'm not convinced. 19 likes? I'm pretty sure it goes higher than that. Prove to me that there's a number above 19. Vicari arc. Because everyone gets a chance to say something. This feels really inappropriate. Cassian, why are you even here? I double tapped in Twitch and it paused the screen. No, don't do it on Twitch. But, so we're currently standing in front of our sister's grave, and everyone standing behind us is like, come on, let's continue adventuring. So, I love that this song's just from Gurren Lagann, is it? If you come with me, I can show you some top tier memes. It's not appropriate. Goodbye, Amy, and thanks for everything. They all kind of ruined the mood, I'm not gonna lie. What did Ethan do? That's not the ending. I don't believe that this is the end. It's the credits. It's the credits. It's the credits. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the way this game ended. There are people that are going to just stop playing at this point. The moment you see the credits roll, you'll be like, okay, like, game's done. I have finished the game. The story is over. That's what the credits signify. The credits signify that you have finished. That's what credits are. You don't watch a movie and the credits roll 30 minutes before the movie's over. That's not how it works. So, the fact that they literally said, the Abyssal one is there, and it's waking up soon. If that's the sequel, then fair enough. Nick's crying, everyone else. So anyway, Mondays, am I right? I guess they had a limit. There is no limit. Pokemon Vanguard is an example of that. But, I don't get why it's showing me Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. That's a bit weird. I am thinking that if they turn around and say that the Abyssal one is the next game, then fair enough. I kind of take that back a little bit. But it just does, I don't know. You stopped the wake up, but she said it's waking up anyway. What weird credits. I like the credits. To be fair, the credits themselves look very nice. Weird that the music just ended randomly. No, there's post-game, don't worry. Blastoise. There's... Guy, genuinely, I've not turned the music off. I'm gonna let this roll because Twitch is currently in an ad. Which is fine. Twitch is currently in a 3-minute ad, so I'm just gonna let the credits roll. But I don't know. I feel like the ending was just really messy. Is that just me? It feels really incomplete. I'm really, really curious to see what they end up doing with a second one. To all the streamers, content creators, and players, I didn't get to read all of that, but yo, hey, I wanted to play the game. Ultimately, I finished it. I enjoyed the game overall. That message at the end makes me feel like a douche, to be perfectly honest. Just, exactly. Just like, thank you so much for enjoying my game and for standing by me, and I'm just sitting here like, there are things that I would have definitely done differently. Overall, it is a complete package. Ish. No, I don't know if I believe that. I don't feel satisfied. I think that's what it comes down to. Hello, Cubely, welcome. I'm being stared at. With the fall of the progenitor and the end of the endless struggle within the labyrinth, Nyx has claimed her rightful place as its new conqueror. Yet the journey's not over. Beneath the deepest layers of the earth, a slumbering terror stirs, a god of the abyss awaiting its awakening. The true battle for the world's future has only just begun. 3 months later. Alright, I'm just going to wait a second because Twitch is still going. But, this is kind of the thing. We had this conversation in Discord not too long ago because one of the members of our community is, like, they're making their own game as well. And they were kind of, like, mad at me because I said that I'm not the kind of person that plays post-game content. When the credits roll, I like to feel content that what I have done has been wrapped up in a nice little bow, and anything post-game should just be little bits of extras on top of that aren't necessarily that massively impactful to the storyline. Maybe it's just a couple of the side characters get a nice ending to their stories and things like that. Or maybe a brand new story that is just shorter, you know. But to have the post-game be necessary for the game to feel finished, that I don't like. I like that when I finish the main story, I feel accomplished and I feel like I've actually, like, done it correctly. Well, not done it correctly, but, like, I feel satisfied with the main story finishing. So any game that decides that the post-end is the true end, I'm just like, you really expect me to play through, like, you can just keep playing your game even though you've just told me it's over. You can't slap the end on the screen and expect me to be like, oh, okay, well, what's this other 20 pages of the book? It just told me that the book's over. What's this? What's this? It's not finished? Why did you say the end, then? It's clearly not the end. There's a good ending and a bad ending, so technically it's not the end, technically. When you say a good ending and a bad ending, do you mean that I made the wrong choice and I got a bad ending? I think the point is for people who want to stop versus people who want more. That is fine. But when for the people that want to stop, the game should have a satisfying conclusion. And then the people that want more get extra on top of that satisfying conclusion. That is a-okay with me. But if I don't feel satisfied, I'm the same way when I see the end, I close and move on with my life. Yeah, there are so many games for us to play. You have to play it all again, wrong ending. I don't think there's is there genuinely a bad end? Because if so, then, frankly, this is one of the reasons why I hate multiple endings. Hang on, I'm looking at some documents. This is hard mode, I don't care for that. Oh, there's an actual map of the freaking ocean. That's funny. Battle Bond Blaziken. Search for the weird Blaziken of the 8th stratum. Okay. Using Jinx and Broxus is a bad ending. No, there's a good ending and a bad ending once you fight the Abyssal one. Okay. Scarlet and Violet Advance Issue 2, it's supposed to be ended after the free storyline, yet there's one more added a bit later. If you're talking about the Area 0 one, that isn't a problem, because the game doesn't officially end until you finish Area 0. Then the credits roll. But anyway. Oh, someone's knocking, who could that be? It's open, come in. Hey, Nix, how are you holding up? We're on our way to Lexington's cafe opening. Thought we'd swing by and pick you up. Wait, Lexington's opening a cafe? Yes, today's the big day, right in the heart of Tauriga. Oh, is that the building which said opening soon? Hold on, what day is it? Oh no, it's today, isn't it? Bingo, you coming? I'm sure the others are already there waiting for us. Yeah, thank you for coming, I almost forgot. Let's not keep them waiting. Okay, do I have access to a PC now? Yes, I do. Okay, now I can fix the problem that everybody has. Get out of here, Bieber. And in your place, I will take Magmortar. And the best bit is I can now just do this. It should put everyone to level 99. What? Sure, fine. What did Bieber do? Oh, Bieber was supposed to be dead ages ago. I just never got the opportunity to kick him from the team. No, not item. Where's the EV changer? EV changer. What were those balls for? I haven't played after the cafe fight, so I don't want to spoil myself. I see. All good, mate, Deadmed. Thank you for coming by. Oh no, I made you a HP special attacker because you're slow. That's what I did. Right, well, I feel like I did a lot in the game. You aren't Nuzlocking, so why is he dead? Because when I rolled the table, when I spanned the wheel, the option that came up was next death is permadeath. When people donate, I spin a wheel, basically. Bro's got a cafe. How? There you are, Nix. Welcome to my cafe. Sorry for being late. I had a few things to take care of. No worries at all. Don't mention it. Feel free to grab a seat at the table to your right. I'll bring you something to drink just in a sec. And where did you say? Short chow. Didn't expect to see you here. Megal de Terre, look who's here. Just like what Raykov's just done there. Yeah, thank you for the membership, dude. I also just remembered. Where's my Battle Royale counter? I never changed this. We did 8 of them. So 24, and then plus 1 from Raykov. W Raykov, absolutely. And then we spin a wheel. Spin the wheel. To be fair, we need to change some of this wheel. Anything Nuzlocke specific kind of needs to be removed. I'm just going to remove the Nuzlocke stuff. Plus 10 Battle Royales. 1 time revive. I'm just going to do this. I also think freeze the current team is a little unnecessary. Dave, did you save the game? Yes. Skip current account, haven't catch 2. See, if we were doing Nuzlocks more, this would be fine. But there's no real point for it. I'm also going to remove the zoom in and zoom out, because it just messes with my camera massively. Animal review. Okay, let's spin this. Yeah, the game auto-saved. Remove an input on the wheel. I'm not going to lie, Raykov, I just removed all of the Nuzlocke ones, so how about we don't do that one and we spin it again? Remove all held items for 5 battles. Okay, that's doable. And I will do that in a moment. How's it going, Nix? Kit, Rocky, not too bad, thanks. Just trying to move forward, you know. Okie dokie, that's good to hear. Rocky, I'll join Nix and the others for a bit. Got a few things to share. Danger, have fun then, I'll be right here. Oh, the table's now full. One for you. And the other for you. I said nobody else wants to drink anything. If you need anything, just holler. Oh yeah, Olympia's a robot. Move the phone 2 inches from my face to axe the wheel already. What do you mean, axe the wheel? So, what have you all been up to these past 3 months? Oh, well, I've been studying medicine under Gutman's guidance. It's really helping me get a better grasp on the limits of my healing powers. That's awesome. How's it been going? Pretty well, actually. I'm learning at lightning speed. That's a lie and you know it. You'll take it forever because you get distracted every 2 nanoseconds. If you tell another lie like that, I'll be forced to tell Gertrude. Please don't. I'd rather face the labyrinth again than risk her wrath. You're still going to stream Odyssey next stream? No. The next stream will be the next game that we're playing. And the poll to decide what game that we're playing next is currently up on YouTube. And I will probably close it later today. Anyway, kid, if I'm right, you visited Rocky's homeland, didn't you? How was it? Oh, you have no idea. If you think Rocky's accent's funny, just wait till you hear his parents. But honestly, they're the sweetest people, so kind and welcoming, and the food, whatever that means. Also, they totally approve of our relationship. Not that I really needed to be approved, but apparently it's a thing in their culture. Oh, it's official now. I'm really happy for you both. Thanks, Nix. I also kind of I figured that's what it was going to be. Funny that it gives people that aren't even here. I know, right? That's just how it works. And you, Olympia? What have you been up to all this time? Well, that's a secret. Oh, come on, don't be like that. What could be so incredible you wouldn't give us a hint? Fine, I'll tell you, but only if you agree to one condition. And what would that be? Honestly, there's no point dancing around it. What's going on with you? You barely leave the house anymore. You've stopped battling. Is there anything we should know? No, it's nothing really. It's just my sister died. Nix, we're worried. If there's anything weighing on you, we're here to help. All of us. Per favor, Nix. You don't have to go through this alone. After all, it's not like your sister died. Ever since Amy passed, I just lost the will to fight. That drive I had to push forward to grow, it's like it vanished. Are we forgetting that the Abyssal One exists? And the fact that you were told it's waking up? And have this constant lingering feeling. I keep thinking about what the progenitor told me over and over again. What if I told you I've spent the last 3 months researching the porcelain offering? Wait, what? Are you serious? What did you find? Nuh-uh. I'm not spilling a single word until I see the fire in your eyes again. So what, do you want me to battle you again? Exactly. We think the best way to get back on your feet is to face the ones who've always pushed you the hardest. That's right. Since cafe opening, pure pretext. We wanted to gather the whole crew just like old times, and let's be honest, what's a proper reunion without some good old battles? Man, I've got to face the music. It's time for work. Enjoy, Tony. Does anyone have a guilt feeling to not leave a random stream when you're the only viewer? To be fair, Mr. Green, you are the only person talking in Twitch, but that doesn't mean you're the only viewer. To be fair, if they're not here, sometimes a gifted prompts people to join. Very true. Hello, Causes On. That's a fun name to say. I dare you to use a chat pick team to beat the remaining game. That's what we did to beat the current game, though. Is we all looked at my box and chose the team. I see. And you really think this will help? We do. You've always been at your best when your back's against the wall, and we'll be right here every step of the way. All right. Thank you, all of you. Ma chère Cerezie, anytime. Sure. So, who do I start with? Your first true adversary was Brody. Feels right to start where it all began. Wait, so... Do I have to go Do I have to go fight? Don't make me fight all of the people again. Let's see if I still got it. That's the spirit. Go get on. We'll be cheering you on from here. And I'm just going to agree to it. I'm just going to agree to it. Okay. Is he here? He's just sitting there staring by himself. He has no friends. Wait, so Brody's here. No, Dev, I'm not referring to you. I'm talking about some random streamer that you're the only viewer. Oh, not really. Everyone's got things to do, you know. There you are, lass. So it's all Brody you be starting with. Wait, what? I have to fight everybody here. It's not my... Everyone's just... It's not my turn. How about you? This meme is so cringe. It's not my turn yet. I don't want to do this. I want to go fight the freaking boss. I want to fight this freaking abyssal twat. I don't remember how to get there. What if I just warp? What if I just warp here? Look, his eyes are still here. Also, isn't this where freaking Amy got shot? I wonder how Kazuki's doing. Ever since we sealed the Royal Palace, I haven't seen him. You've sealed it? Just a little longer. Soon you'll be with your family again, I promise. Okay, so we clearly have to do something. It comes from a mix of my name and the Spanish word corazon. What does that word mean, though? When it screws the daily viewers out of members-only content? That is true, Brandon. And to be fair, I do wish that it only hit people who were here. Who's more annoying, a narcissist or a spoiled person? A spoiled person, because, at least the narcissist doesn't have something that you don't. They just believe that they're incredible. Whereas a spoiled person actively has more than the average person. So yeah, I would say spoiled people are probably worse than narcissistic people. Narcissism could be a fun freaking character trait as well. It just depends on how hard they take it. A lot of it really comes down to just how they utilize that narcissism, you know? I'll just push them down the stairs. Fair enough. A spoiled person definitely has multiple sets of stairs. It means like heart or beloved. I see. That's quite cool. Right, so... What do you want? The Sovereign of the Labyrinth? Yes, but I'm still not quite used to being called that. Perfect, so there's a rumour going around. People say a strange Pokemon's been spotted near the end of the 8th stratum. I can't check it out myself, but I figured it might be something you'd be interested in. So this is the Blaziken quest. A Blaziken with an otherworldly aura, could it be? Thank you so much, I'll definitely look into it. Don't mention it, good luck with your search. Okay, so this gives us a reason to do something other than a freaking battle room. For a game that didn't seem to care too much about the Pokemon aspect of it, the fact that we now have to fight every single freaking fight again, I feel like that should be more optional. Well, so this is the end of the 8th stratum. Unless it counts the base camp over here. I believe this was base camp. Yeah. Nope, no Blaziken here, but there is a medkit. I finished my speech and I added the part to be more glazing. Am I a narcissist? I'm not sure on the context. There are no zombies here now because I destroyed them all. They've all been annihilated. But apparently there's a Blaziken somewhere nearby. Unless supposed Blaziken's inside the temple. What about that's an Ampharos, but what about Battle Bond freaking... Where's my Battle Bond Sceptile? I think this is about as far as I go. If you ever have to ask if you're a narcissist, you're not, they wouldn't ask. Yeah. They would know. Yeah, this is one of the tentacle chambers. Battlebond Genesect. God, what concept? Let's have a look up here. Yo, hello, what even? What's the romhack? This game is called Pokemon Odyssey. We literally just beat it. It was decent. Apparently there's like a regional Blaziken nearby that I'm trying to find. Hello, Black Freezer. Why did a dude with Mr. Popo's freaking avatar turn up, and then Black Frieza turned up. All of the Dragon Ball fans have just turned up at the same time. I kind of love that. Nice to see you guys, though. Ooh, I didn't drop these planks. Okay, well, this Blaziken's not real. Search for the weird Blaziken in the 8th stratum. All these squares make a circle. Kami, tell me if I can leave if I want to. Mr. Popo, you can leave if you want to. Don't tell me what to do! Boom! Yo, Nathan. Top 5 anime. I did a freaking anime tier list a little while ago. And by a little while ago, I mean like 5 years ago, but that's not the point. Top 5 anime. Do you know what? This is not going to sound as sincere as I probably want it to, but I'm going to try my best regardless. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Death Note, I had it in my brain and it just fell out. I'm going to say Frieren. I've really bloody enjoyed Frieren. I think that's one of my favourite animes of all time now, actually. And I've not even finished it. I just think Frieren is so good. We're like 2 episodes off of finishing season 1, and I think it's that good. I really, really enjoyed it. That sounded like a Blaziken. It's nearby. I'm gonna say Bleach, but I don't recommend anyone watch it. And so I have the entire JJK manga behind me. But would I say it's my top 5? I don't know. There's one that I'm missing. Like, I would say Dragon Ball Z, but specifically Z. Do you know? Yeah, I'll put it in there. DBZ specifically. Because... oh no, it's yeah, Mega if I was hearing, never mind. But specifically, I very much enjoy Z because it means a lot to me. Not KIA, I don't know what that is. Killed in Action. Bleach is good, but only if you watched it in its prime. I am an OG Bleach fan. I watched it as it was being released every week. Also, I'm lost. I'm looking for a Blaziken. It could be anywhere. Bro is just... doesn't exist, and I don't have any escape routes. Strawberry Best OP. God. Shit, what's the name of the freaking first Bleach opening? It's by a band called Asterisk. Orange something. But that song is freaking banger. Oh, Houndoom. South of Gathering Point and go west. Ooh. Strawberry, that's it, isn't it? No, it's called like... I can't remember the name of it. So, Bleach. Asterisk. Oh, no. The song is called Asterisk, and it's performed by a band called Orange Range. That's it. But yeah, no, that song kicks ass. Asterisk is the name of the song. Orange Range is the band. It's a great song. One of the best OPs of an anime ever, in my opinion. Hecking love that. I just need to get out of here. I'm lost. I'm so lost. Oh yeah, Wheel... Dragonite! Dude's just like, slow down! You're running too fast! Thank you, Raykov, I completely forgot about that. Spin the Wheel of Power. Mass transform for the next Battle Royale. Okay, hang on. Where's my book? Nathan, select a Pokemon, please. And that's what the next battle is going. The next battle royale would mass transform everybody into it. Kabutops. Awesome. That's why we keep the book nearby. Frierin's only going to have 10 episodes. That's fine, as long as they're good. JJK took a break this week. Last week, sorry, which sucks. Oh, wait, hang on. I think my parcel just got delivered. 1 second. Apparently it didn't. Sorry, I need this. It's very useful. Now, what is this stupid AI on Amazon? Oh, no, they've just changed the timing. That's fine. Awesome. This is such a better freaking blanket. There we go. Also, by the way, guys, thank you so much for those who have subscribed. How much longer of stream do we have? An hour and 15 minutes. Do we think we can get this number to a 20? I'm very curious. Twitch is slowing down. It shouldn't. I'm playing DBZ Genshin. Yeah, it's Genshin Squadra. I did play that. I wasn't massively. It's fun, but I don't think it's very competitive. Right, where the piss am I? I just don't know where I am. I am in a different stratum altogether now. The resolution is low. You got to change your settings then. You have to go into your Twitch settings and change the resolution because you're probably set to auto and your connection dropped. But yeah, somebody said... Where was it? I remember so much of Christian Bale when I first popped in. Why do people say weird things like that? Travel south from the main gathering point, then go slightly west to an outcropping. Where is that? Dave called me dumb. I didn't call you dumb, I just told you how to fix it. I don't remember where the gathering point is in this. Is Christian Bale Batman? Yes, he was, not the original Batman, but one of the early ones. From the Dark Knight trilogy, specifically. I'm just going to pop Repel now. He's Harley Quinn. Yeah, sure. Where are my hundreds of normal Repels? Where did they go? No, not Max Repel. That doesn't help. The one with Heath Ledger. Yes, the one with Heath Ledger. The one with the dude that ended up being Venom. I forget his name. I can't remember the villain of the first one. So Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, and all of those movies. He was the Batman then. Obviously, Batman is just like Spider-Man these days. You know, like handed off to whoever. Tom Hardy, that's it. It's hilarious seeing Tom Hardy as freaking Venom. When before Venom he was freaking Bane. I haven't been to the left here. Wait, how'd you get there? Why would you ever get there? There's no way to... Oh, you can hop. There's an entire hopping section I missed. Interesting. That's what I mean, though. Like, this area repeatedly confuses me just because you just go in so many odd directions when you teleport, and it's like, oh, well, I don't know how I got here. My sense of direction is completely skewed. I'm a big Tom Hardy fan, so don't you dare badmouth him. I didn't badmouth him at all. At what point did I say anything bad about him? I just said, isn't it interesting that Tom Hardy is both Bane and Batman? And is both Bane and Venom, sorry. It's such an interesting, like, range. That's the word. Oh, I could have just shortcutted here, okay. This Blaziken could be anywhere. Dave, fun fact, I have a bit waiting for Pokemon Champions for 362 days. Yeah. I'm pretty sure on Friday we're going to get a release date. On Friday they're going to tell us when Pokemon Champions is dropping, and they're going to announce Gen 10. Shit. Okay, well, time to fight this bastard. Tom has a poison roll fetish. What does that mean? I have news. I'm Batman. That is all. I mean, good morning. Hello, nice McRoss. Why are you so scary? Ichigo's like the Japanese Ben 10 because he mastered the sword instantly. No, not really. Did you miss all of the training arcs? He was really shit with it for like ages. That's kind of like a big thing about Ichigo, is he sucked for a while. Ah, there we go. I am on the right part. Once the dude popped Bankai, it was just like, okay, now I see it. But Ichigo's like entire main gimmick for a long time is the fact that he didn't know what he was doing. So his entire like skill set was, I swing my sword once very, very hard. And that's why Getsuga Tensho was perfect for him, was because he would swing his sword once and do massive damage. And that's the best he could do. It wasn't until he got his Bankai, after training with Zangetsu for as much as he did, and training with Yoroichi as much as he did, that he finally kind of figured it out. But even then, Ichigo's main tactic of fighting, even then, was to teleport around as much as possible and attack like once or twice. Like, that's kind of how the Byakuya fight went down, is he just walked around him loads of times and went in for one hit, it didn't work, he'd teleport away, do it again. Ichigo's swordsmanship is not really that fantastic. It's not until later he gets better at it. And even then, I would argue a lot of the Shinigami are way better than he is. Also, once again, I'm lost as shit. Apparently there's a Blaziken at some point, I don't know. I'm just here for a Blaziken. I feel like I'm wasting time. No, I'm gonna fight this foe. And does the swear command work? You use the command and it adds a number. And then that number is consumed with certain things on the wheel. Though to be fair, we don't have much on the wheel that consumes it yet. You're 3/4 looping. Yeah, I've noticed that. It's because these areas are really confusing. I feel like this is going backwards. And this is a dead end. Where the hell am I going? So if that's backwards, and you're supposed to go this way, you go down this way. What's your favorite Ash Pokemon? Probably Ash Sceptile, just because I like Sceptile. It's my favorite Pokemon. Right, let's just continue rather than taking shortcuts, because shortcuts are throwing me off. I like how just basic repels are completely viable here. Right, so this is a shortcut, and I don't want that. We keep going. Okay, now we're deeper. But again, where's the gathering point? I've yet to see it. If there's a gathering point, it's usually got a sign out front. I feel dumb. Main gathering point at the slightly west. I know. I don't know where the main gathering point is. There's normally a sign out front to tell you that there's a gathering point here, but I've not found it. Oh, so yes, only use the swear jar when I actually swear. Otherwise, that number just infinitely scale. And I will die. I will perish on stream. Point it out if you see it. Because there's nothing down there. I don't remember a gathering point in this region. Is it down there? No, because you can't get down there. And that's base camp, so that's not it. South of the room where everyone gathers. Well, that's here. Yo, have a good day, Mr. Ken. Thank you so much for dropping along. I thought this rock was it for a second there. Oh. Well, I didn't find the gathering point, but I found the Blaziken. I knew it. It's me. It's okay, you're safe now. Yes, I know what you've been through. You didn't have a choice. You're just an angsty Blaziken. Yeah, I miss her too, more than I can say. Oh, is it Amy's Blaziken? Is that the thing? What is it? You want to come with me? Very well then, welcome to the team. You don't even have to fight it, we just get it. Blaziken's been sent to the PC. Thank you, Amy. I see. See, that's... I like that. That was very nice. Big enjoyer of Amy's Blaziken. Nope, I don't need to use repel anymore because there's no grass here. And now we can teleport back to Tarrega. Ah, there you are. So did you find anything? Wait, what? It was just a regular Blaziken? Oh, what a letdown. People really do have wild-eyed imaginations. You were right next to it at least 10 times. Diabolical. I didn't see it. Right. Well, if this is a Battle Bond Blaziken, what's its ability then? Fire Ether with speed boost, because of course. Wait, has this... Bulk up, Abyss Blaze. An explosion of miasma that can burn. Neat. Okay. Well, I can go over Captain Mag. I almost feel like Amy should have nicknamed it herself, so that when we got it, it was even more of a standout. But then at the same time, we have no relationship with this Blaziken. We just are aware it's hers. I need to check its EVs. Yep, that's fine. Big. Right. With that done... I mean, I guess the main story requires me to do this bollocks. The main story requires me to do this, so, I guess we'll just walk all over this, thing for now. Who am I fighting first? Brody. Okay. Come on in, Brody. Good morning, everyone. I have my team for Leaf Green planned out for Friday. There's a lot of people, like, not happy about the fact that Leaf Green's going to cost 20 quid. Did you remove your items? I forgot all about it. I'll do it after this fight. What's dumb is I remembered, then ran here. I remembered because I looked at Blaziken and was like, oh yeah, I've got to remove the items, and I didn't do it. Today until 3 again? Yes. This week, I'm streaming until 3. So depending on how long the Pokemon Presents is on Friday, I'm hoping it's an hour long, but if it's more than an hour long, I'm going to have to be rather quiet if it goes over 3 o'clock. Oh, Ninja Weavile. What is the connection with Brody's team? He just runs poison types, right? That's his whole gimmick. Hang on. I'm just going to flamethrower there and Royal Order here, because we do enough damage now. I keep forgetting about time zones. Time zones are hilarious. You know what? I can grade this game now, actually. I just realized I can grade this game. Do you know what's funny about that? When I grade my Pokemon games, and as in, like, give them a tier, I have a setup to do it, but I also don't necessarily want you guys to know, to know it. Oh. Sorry, a bit of chocolate stuck in the back of my throat. I mean, yeah, I don't necessarily want you to know what my grading is, but I do like my grading system. But I don't have a problem with you guys knowing the actual score. Like, the end result. You're holding out on us. Once this fight is done, I might do it. Speed boost. And then this thing just gets annihilated. Where is my grading system? Where is it? Not here. That doesn't help. Here we go. Odyssey. Do I just stick it on this screen? Because then I can do it without you guys seeing it. Hello, son. Lovely to see you, man. Yo, son, you can now watch Twitch in vertical mode. If you're watching on your phone, just turn it to the angle that you want it at. It's quite cool. I'm just going to sleep near this. Raw power. Welcome back, Brandon. Nice to see you, man. You died of icicle crash and a good old close combat. Yo, you got the beta? Yes, it was one of my announcements on Discord this morning. I literally got invited to it today. and then I looked up a guide on how to apply it and did it. So I'm very happy about that. I'm actually very pleased, because it's like, I don't think it's necessary that Twitch is acknowledging that I'm a decently sized streamer, but when you've got like 6 to 7 people watching your stream consistently, maybe they do. Maybe they think I'm actually like, not in the 1%, that's freaking stupid. But, I don't know. I think I am definitely in an upper like 10% of streamers, you know. Yo, Archaic, thank you so much for subscribing to YouTube, bro. I appreciate it. Yo, guys, subscribe to support a small streamer like myself. We play fun Pokemon romhacks on this channel. I may have lost this round, but the fire still burns in my bones. Keep your blades sharp, lass. Stronger foes be waiting just beyond the tide. Well, who do I find next? Who do I find next? Also, can I also give a wicked ass shout out to everyone that has donated to the stream? Because, like, subscribers, they matter, but also so do the donors. You guys are all epic. Good luck, let me know when you're done. Wait, who's next then, Ethan? Yes, we will remove the items. Take. I love romhacks, so I must admit I'm crazy, and I like playing on Wii U. You play romhacks on the Wii U? How the hell do you do that? That was the most British I've ever sounded, by the way. Oi, mate, you play freaking romhacks on the Wii U, you does. I don't even have a Wii U, I wish I did. What am I doing? I've had my inventory for a reason. That was it. The rare candy is currently breaking the team. We're not gaining XP. You're supposed to turn it off afterwards. Because, you know, the rare candy in this game is a little arse. W accent. That's just completely incorrect. Right, one moment. I'm going to use my magnificent system to grade this game. Ba 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 ba. Sure. Very good. Yeah, sure. This one too. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give that a that. I'm gonna give it a that. What do I think of the new Pokemon in the game? I can never get British right. I always slip into Aussie. Don't worry, me too. Do you know how easy it is to start doing an Irish accent and then you just like your voice cracks and it sounds Scottish instead? You really need to be around the accents to properly get the intricacies of them. At least as a British person, I felt that. I can say... What grading is that? That is a this. But am I okay with that? I actually got a compliment in the UK about my English. Very nice. Love the goatee, man. Good luck with the stream. Thank you. I do look after it, but I need to shave the sides. I've slipped into Scottish with it too. Doofy's voicing game lines. It's super easy to do. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm just thinking to myself. I could very easily just summarize my thoughts on Pokemon Odyssey right now. I think it is a good game. I think the story is very messy in the latter half. Oh, now it's delivered my freaking stuff. Okay. But yeah, I think the game is good. The story is messy in the latter half. I do think that some of the team that I was running felt really powerful by the end, to the point where nothing was a problem. I just walked all over every boss. At no point in this game did I ever feel like I was struggling. Other than the foes, actually. The foes I wasn't a fan of. I don't like the way that the rare candy works. I think the level candy is a little annoying because you have to turn it on and off. You can't just give your Pokemon levels and then have it stop. I think that's annoying. The game is really well put together. I did just think about the music. I was just like, do I like the music in this game? Nothing really stood out to me, but I at least appreciate the fact that they're using not always Pokemon tracks. I thought the additions of the Pokemon were fine. There wasn't any that made me go like, yeah, this should be in a real Pokemon game. But I do give the God of War props. I think the God of War was just nutty and kind of ruined a bit of the balance for me. The God of War was just too good. The actual region itself is fine. I think it's... The region in Odyssey is good. And... what's the word? It's ambitious. That's the word. Freaking... Pokemon Odyssey has an ambitious region. However, I do feel like it doesn't come together exactly how I think they probably hoped it would. I think it's really good, but there are better ways that it could have been done. There are things I would have done differently. So overall, did I have fun with it though? I think I enjoyed it. It didn't blow me away. There are games that have literally made me go like, yo, that's awesome, let's keep going. There was a point with this game where I was just like, it just stopped feeling like a Pokemon game and just started feeling like an RPG. Just a generic JRPG. And so, overall, you guys are going to hate this. So many romhacks I've played land in the B tier. And without even telling you guys, like, this, I'm going to upload a short about me grading this game. And I'm just going to say, this game gets a B from me as well. I think Pokemon Odyssey is a solid middle of the road. It's a B tier game. Just noting that my ranking is S, A, B, C, D. So many of these romhacks are in the B tier. I can tell you now, nearly every single romhack I've played is in the B tier. I have got 4 A tier, 1 C tier, and 1 D tier romhack so far. But that's that. Have you tried Pokemon Reborn? Not yet. It is on my list. Yeah, it's on my list. Unbound. Unbound is B tier as well. I put up a short for it. B for B average. Yeah, B is just average. A is for this was... A is like, this is what I wanted. Like, when I played it, it was like, yes, I like this. This is what I wanted. From this romhack. And there are a couple of games in there that are definitely that. I have not ranked anything S yet. I have yet to see an S tier game. I recommend looking into Fields before Reborn or Reserve. It's the game's gimmick. There's a game called Pokemon Terra. Mind if I remind you of something? Go for it, Ted. Infinite Fusion is my favourite. Yo, Joel. I think my favourite so far has been Super Mario Mon. I'm so tempted to go back and Nuzlocke that, but we're never going to get through every game if we do that. Wait, so who do I fight next? I beat Brody. Who do I fight next? Maybe Brody would tell me. Keep your blade sharp, lass. Stronger first be waiting just beyond the tide. So who do I fight next? Okay. Skelly was one of the main devs of CFRU. What's CFRU? Oh my goodness! I love the fact that I make this freaking music happen. And then you guys raiding drops bombs on all of my freaking chatters. Yo guys, thank you so much for raiding the stream. How are you guys doing? Yo, this is Krim. Thank you so much for raiding, man. Do you know what's really annoying? I'm going to do this for you right now. I'm snoozing the ads. Sit down, ads. Sit down. We have visitors. Shout out was given. Yo, thank you so much, Krim. What were you playing? Did you have a good stream? Welcome, welcome. CFRU's complete Fire Red update, which added the entire Pokédex to the game and increased limitations. Do you have a Discord? I'm open to joining. Yes, please check the description of the YouTube video. We had a great stream. We're moving on to Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. Oh, it's like base Pokemon Emerald. Very nice. I'm just running in circles now. I was literally, the ad was about to run and I was about to go like have a piss, but it's okay. I can hold it in. Oh, randomized. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Yo, do you know what, guys? I've got to say it, especially to the raiders who just joined us, because I've said this a couple of times. Are we excited for Pokemon Day this Friday? Big announcements. It's gonna happen. Big announcements. I am putting the fire up everyone's arse right now that we will be getting Generation 10 announcement. If it doesn't happen, I should probably like eat hot sauce or something if it doesn't happen. I pre-ordered Fire Red and Leaf Green. I know there are people that are annoyed that that costs like 20 quid, but at the same time, like if you want it, just go buy it. Like, if that's what you want, don't listen to the haters. Do it. Enjoy life. No, Gen 10, let it cook more. But don't forget the Gen 10, the Gen 9 announcement was just for free starters with no gameplay. That's all I want it to be. That's all it needs to be. And then we'll be happy. But no, very excited. Make sure we're streaming on Friday. It's 2 o'clock UK time. Yeah, nothing at all. They showed us freaking nothing. But I'm looking forward to it. I really want to know what they're doing next. Okay, who do we have to fight? Who do we have to fight? They didn't specify who I have to fight. I beat Brody. No, it's not my turn next. Who is it then? Who do I battle? Well, Buttermilk Biscuit. Okay, it's you. Fair enough. But nah, fair enough. Wow. Also, if you're wondering, I don't really play like I don't normally play the mainline Pokemon games. I play fun romhacks and fan games. That's my main gimmick. My entire gimmick is I want to play all of the fun games that, like, we've never seen before. And I get a lot of recommendations. What do I hit you with? I'm just going to flamethrower that Wigglytuff. I'm going to buff up and then burn that Wigglytuff. I'll be excited when I go home. Could care less about the remakes. They're not remakes, they're just re-releases. They've removed home support from store page after pre-orders went live. It's because everyone's going to be downloading it, right? If you can take your Pokemon from Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch and transfer them to Pokemon Home, I think that's a great idea. Otherwise, I don't see much reason to play it. Outside of wanting to, you know. No ads. Calm down, ads. I wouldn't mind Johto Let's Go. My big hope is the next Legends game is Legends Johto. That's my next big hope. I think that would be really cool. Because there's people keep talking about leaks that are just like, yo, we're going to go to Galar in the next Legends game. And I'm like, no. Galar is too recent. I want to go see what happened when the tower burned in Legends Johto. And I want to see Ho-Oh popping off. I want to go to the freaking island that Lugia is sleeping on. And I want to go wake up Lugia and see what Lugia is doing, you know? That sounds like an awesome game. Past Johto, exactly. Take us to the burning of the tower. Hope we're all doing good, just silently watching on my break. It's too loud in the bar. Proudy, I didn't realise you worked in a bar. Nice to see you, though, man. Oh, is that... Look at that Volbeat with a guitar. Incinerate him. Remove him from my sight, please. I'm currently shining hunting Ho-Oh on my fire red. What does shiny Ho-Oh look like? I don't remember. If it's white, that's gonna be sick. No, it's yellow. It's a golden chicken. That's not terrible, to be fair. It would have looked cooler if Ho-Oh and Lugia swapped color palettes. That would be hype. Yeah, it's a gold and silver Ho-Oh. Isn't Ho-Oh like pink? Ooh, Cleavor. Cleavor is funny because with the rock bug typing, it's no longer weak to fire, but it is weak to itself. Very funky. I don't think Cradley's going to go down easily. That's why I love Infinite Fusion's custom shinies. Well, yeah, Infinite Fusion's got a lot going for it. And Infinite Fusion Hoenn is set to come out this year. We will be playing it when it drops. Actually, it might just be the demo, now that I think about it. We'll see. So long, Gardevoir. Send out this epic Blaziken. That's the freaking Illumise. Yes, I knew it. You go down to close combat. Lugia's blue scales turn pink, and I think that's it. I think you're right. They weren't really popping off with freaking shinies back then. Wasn't original Charizard shiny not black? It was something else, and then they changed it in like Gen 3. Name of the romhack, please. This game is called Pokémon Odyssey. Please have a Smiggle or Ditto just in case. And hello, fine ladies and handsome gentlemen. What a comment. Okay, kicked her ass. I wasn't really even paying attention. I just beat her. I'm down whenever it comes out. I love all romhacks except maybe a few. Feelings ones. Some of them are very story-driven. That is true. Some of them are definitely very story-built. Also, I just realised somebody asked what game we were playing. I put the name on vertical so you can see it. Okay, Brain. Well, who's next then? Is it you? No? Oh, it's Rocky's. It doesn't tell you who it is, you just got to figure it out. Hello, AJ Parker. Welcome, man. Big old sandstream. Okay, so, as usual, am I afraid of... You are annoying. You're not weak to anything. I'm just going to flamethrower you then. Noble order. Next Saturday's my 25th birthday. Yo, happy early birthday. You gotta remember the order you killed their dreams in. Oh! Well, Spaghetti's dead, so never mind. But that makes sense, actually. I forgot about that. There is an order to these characters. I just didn't remember it. Got Mud Sausage. The Regional Whiscash. Bam, ba-dum, bam. We go from terrifying Pokemon to Transformers collab. Okay, Waterfall U. Or Dragon Dance first. And Veil Order. This will be fine. How do I feel about this Earthquake? I think we're good. Yeah, exactly. Why Anastasia freaking resists Earthquake, I don't know. Aether is a weird type. Nice counter, idiot. Tell you what game are you playing next? From the looks of things, tomorrow I think we're starting. Let's just sort this out. I think tomorrow we're starting the Sword and Shield demakes. I think that's what we're doing, because that's what the poll says. I can quickly have a look. Where's the poll? Sword and Shield demake is winning with about 60% of votes, which is 88 votes as well. So that's quite a few, actually. I don't think it's getting overtaken anytime soon. Can you do the stream avatar thingy? What are you referring to? Do you mean the Battle Royales? Because the avatars are at the top of the screen. Oh yeah, bro's got a Swampert. This dude's team is weird. Like, there's no theme. Not really. Everyone, before tomorrow, change your vote. I'm going to pay attention to it until tonight. Sand Slash. Oh yeah, you've got with Poison Sand Slash. I need to just Earthquake with Mud Sausage. Oh, I don't have Earthquake. What am I on about? I got rid of it. Okay. Twitch ads are starting right now. So, on that note, I'm going to go to the toilet quickly. YouTube. Behave yourself, YouTube. Alright? I'll be back in a second. Be back in a second, alright? Also, my parcel's here and you could get it. Oh, parcel acquired. Why they have their own brand? Basically, it's command strips. That's all it is. Oh, cool. They have their own packaging. Why do they have their own packaging? What did you get? Like an instruction manual on how to use command strips? Oh wow. Yo. Awesome. That's really neat. It does give you instructions. So basically, if you guys aren't aware of what command strips are, of which I'm surprised, they're Velcro. You take them, you stick them together, like so, and then you take the tape off of that end and tape off of that end, and you stick it to the wall. Literally, you just stick it to the wall. And then when you want to remove it, you grab the tab at the bottom and you peel it backwards. Well, you don't peel it backwards, you pull it down and then it removes the tab and it doesn't damage your wall. And that is how I got my sponges on the wall. And now with these, I can put some more up there. Which is very, very good. Oh shit. Because it means that I can continue soundproofing my room. I'm doing everything I can to soundproof as much of the room as possible. What happened to the diamond thing of these for it? What diamond thing? Hello, Sylveon. Welcome, welcome. Oh, everyone's dead. Everyone perished. Okay, Blaziken. Oh, these guys are a high level. I didn't even realise these guys were a decent level. So I have the soundproofing panels, yeah. The black things. Oh no, you're on about... Hang on, I can put these up later. So one second. This is what I'm referring to. They're not diamonds per se, they are squares, but I put them up as diamonds. But, it's soundproofing. You speak into it, and your audio completely... You speak into it, and your audio becomes, like, insane. Look at that. How weird is that? That's basically the point. But I'm sticking them to my wall. It's like a soundproofing measure. Sound dampening measure, sorry. And what you're supposed to do is you are supposed to glue cardboard to the back of them. You stick cardboard onto the back of them like this. Then you take your command strips and you stick them to the cardboard. Then the other one to the wall. And when you stick them up. Very simple, very demure. And they're also bloody light. They're really light. They're not heavy at all. So I'll put those up after stream. No, I don't have much time today, to be fair. I need to go out after stream. Anyway, I'm going to bulk up. No, I'm not. I just realised that dude's a problem. This is scary. Very demure, very mindful. Dad, how do I use command strips? Yeah, exactly. You just stick them together. It's literally Velcro. See? That's how, we've got the frames on the wall. You take, like, the Virgil picture, and you would just stick a command strip on the back here, and then put it on the wall. Very simple. That's why I bought a massive pack of them, so I could just do it. This should one-shot you. And this should one-shot you. You can't be the champion without knowing how to spam 4 restores. Yes, but the champion should only ever have 2. Or so they say. Ooh, brutal earthquake. This might kill both of mine. No, that's fine. Mr. Beast, intimidate. Intimidate. This guy's taking out most of my team. Tell Red that. I have never actually fought Red, so I wouldn't know. Oh, also, by the way, guys, if you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel right now, can you hit that button and make this number turn into a 20? That would be wonderful. That would be actually kind of epic. I'm going to rock hammer this guy. The fact that I've now made it so that this number is dynamic and it changes live, you could all just unsubscribe and then that number just dies. That number just goes down. And I don't want that, I want it to go up. Where am I going? I can heal in here. Feeling drowsy? No problem, Cody. There is only about 30, not even 30 minutes left of the stream, so it's all good. I just need to figure out who's next. It's you. Awesome. Should be a game when they bring back all the pro tags. There is. Black and white, I believe. There is a battle tournament thing you can do, which has most of the old gym leaders and that in it. Who am I afraid of? Let's get rid of you first. Have you played ZA? Yes, I have, Antonio. I have indeed. I've also got the DLC and I've played that too. I just need to do the DLC's endgame content. There's a couple of things beyond the story that I just forgot to do. Didn't Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon have a battle tower with all of them too? Not all of them, but it definitely had a lot. It had a rematch against Red and Blue, which is quite cool. I don't know if Green was in it though. Oh, Hisuian Typhlosion. Uh-oh, Ninetales is thinking really mean things. Do you like it? Can you rate it 1 to 10? I'd give it a solid 7. I think. I'm a fail up. Yeah, if you take Legend ZA and then add the Mega Dimension DLC on top of it, I think it comes out as a solid 7, 7.5 game. I put plenty of time into it, I had fun. ZA was mid. I don't really agree. I don't think it was average, I think it was slightly above average. Isn't there a ROM about Ash being the final boss? And also, we're having Battle Royales this time. Yes, we will have Battle Royales, just not yet. Ooh, this will be fine. I'm not really sure where this hatred for freaking Scarlet and Violet and Legend ZA's come from. I don't think it's as warranted as people say. Garbage is like a 1 or 2 out of 10. I don't think it's a 1 or 2 out of 10. That's reserved for games that don't function. Like, if we can be completely honest, saying it's anything less than a 5 is just... what's the word? I don't know, rage bait. I think if you say it's anything less than a 6, I just don't believe you. I'm going to blaze kick you. Scarlet Violet gets better the further you get from it. I think Scarlet Violet is good, but I have seen it recently and it doesn't hold up. I would say Scarlet and Violet is a confident 6, like out of 10. Whereas Legend ZA for me is like a 7.5. I enjoyed Legend ZA, I thought it was pretty fun. I don't think it's the greatest game of all time, of course not, but I liked it. It's different as well. It's not the same game every single time. Well, Saberlight, where are you recovering? Does vertical affect the view count or anything? No. Well, not YouTube's view count. It only affects Twitch's view count. What's kind of funny, Raykov, is I never played the DLC. of Scarlet and Violet. I just never bothered. Expected nothing less from you. Awesome. Jeez, you guys are so mean. You guys are so mean towards the Switch Pokemon games. Yeah, I just never played the DLC of any of the games. I never played it of X and Y. Not X and Y. I never played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I never played the Sword and Shield ones, and I never played the Scarlet and Violet ones. It's called fair criticism. I don't agree. Oh no, you're the last one. Is it you now? Who's next? Who was after you? Is it you? Oh, it is. Okay. Bro was literally browsing Reddit. See you later, Cody. Have a good sleep. Let's Go was cold garbage. I think you also need to remember that Let's Go... If your opinion of Let's Go is that it was garbage, then you are clearly not the target audience for it, and that's okay. Like, Let's Go was is like aimed at people that haven't really played Pokemon before, and it was aimed at people that liked Pokemon Go. You know, it was trying to get the Pokemon Go audience to play a Pokemon game. That's all that was. Also, Spaghetti, you gotta try harder, man. The rest of my team are all physical attackers, so Anastasia's not really good here anymore. Sylveon, I'm just getting that you just don't like the Switch games, and that's fine. That's okay. It can't hurt you. It's not there anymore. You can play something else. It's all right. It's too easy compared to Red and Blue? That's the point. That was the point. Are we not allowed to voice opinions? You are absolutely allowed to voice opinions. At no point did I ever tell you that you're not allowed to voice your opinion. In fact, I encourage it. I guess I have to do a Scarlet Violet poll. Are you going to make me look at all of those freaking, You're going to make me look at one of those angry comments? I don't know, I'm just surprised. Okay, beautiful. Do you know Ludicolo's quad weak to poison in this game? Ash Ketchum's a different breed. Ash Ketchum's not real. Like, that dude, I don't understand how he did it. Battle Royales after this battle? Yes, I believe so. I'm just realizing I need to spam Veil Order to make sure that Sleipnir doesn't die. You look at all your comments? I at least look at them, yes. Okay, this is kind of annoying, actually. We don't have a team to deal with this guy, because everything gets one-shot by these water moves. I can't bulk up, I just need to destroy. Like, maybe we just do damage then. I'm just not confident. Nemona gave me Goku vibes. I thought they were fine. Oh. Like, if... Again, just everything's dying, jeez. But, like, ultimately, like, they're not bad games. None of them are bad games. They are completely fine, passable games. Do they have faults? Yes, they have faults. All of them do. And I'm sure Gen 10 will as well. But none of them are particularly garbage, as we are trying to say. Also, the term mid usually is just associated with garbage at this point as well. I'm just a lot more inclined to just be like, yeah, they were fine. Probably the only South African that watches Dave's stream. I couldn't find out. I actually had the analytics for stuff like that. This is an intense battle. We are on our last two Pokemon. It's because of this stupid-ass rain. We should be able to take both of these guys out easily, though. I just don't want to Abyss Blaze too much. But that's kind of all I've got. Take out Politoed. And Crunch here. This should work. Still the third best Switch game, close to Sword, but ZA is top. I do enjoy Sword and Shield. I think it's... Again, they're all fine games. They just have faults. They're not flawless. Absolutely not. You have a Suicune. When the hell did you find that? Can I one-shot Suicune? Is it possible? I'm gonna have to. No self-respecting Pokemon player thought they had a Pokemon that grows a kite out of its back was a good idea. Are you referring to frickin' Miraidon and Koraidon? The Pokemon of the future and the Tribal Chieftain Pokemon? Hey, I think they're cool. I think they're cool designs. TA DLC was also mid. You got it. Raykov, you can't just say everything's mid. I thought the ZA DLC made the game better. Also, this fight's taking forever. This dude's first free Pokemon just walked all over my entire team. We are struggling. I think Koraidon's a really cool design. Oh, we're right out of Abyss. Okay. I don't think we go faster than the Scorachu. That doesn't mean it's any less mid, but what I'm saying is the fact that I didn't think ZA was mid to begin with. I feel like as a game it's fine. They're all above average. The only one which I would agree is not above average is probably freaking Scarlet and Violet, because that one was a technical mess. Yes, it runs better on the Switch too, but it doesn't stop it from being a technical mess. I also did not check to see what move to use, but I'm so glad that one-shotted. That was close. Anyway, moving on, because we are running out of time, and I'm sure you guys want to have a couple of battle royales before stream is over. We are basically done with Pokemon Odyssey. We are not coming back to that. Multiple times the game froze and crashed mid-battle. That's what I mean by technical mess. Like, Scarlet and Violet was definitely a very broken game. Unless you're referring to ZA, on which then that never happened to me. Right, that is all done. Boom. That was in my poll for beta Pokemon. It's also in Pokemon Evolved. Raichu evolves into Gorochu, which is really cool. But guys, that is it for Pokemon Odyssey, funnily enough. We're going to move to the leaderboard now. And also, can I just mention, thank you guys so much for 2,620 freaking subscribers. That is my goal. That was my goal for today. So thank you so much for hitting it. Chat is all over the place. I'm just fixing it now. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe I'm biased towards Scarlet and Violet disliking. No, I think you're completely valid. The game ran like crap. The Pokemon it added were neat. The story was fine. Again, it was fine. It was fine. And it ran like crap. So that's why I said, like, it's a 6 or a 5, you know, because of all of those problems. At the end of the day, I beat it, went, that was fun, put it down, and never touched it again. And I'm just like, cool. But to say that Legend ZA is as bad as Scarlet and Violet, or worse, I think is just factually incorrect. As Legend ZA is a step in the right direction, you know, and the DLC was good. Was it incredible? No. Was it great? I wouldn't say it was great either. Was it good? I thought it was good. Oh. I consider 4 as this bored me. What do you consider 4 as? I consider 4 as a game that has got something going on. Like, it had an idea and it just executed it poorly. Basically. ZA was better in a right step. Yeah, it was. Scarlet and Violet, in my eyes, is a 5 or a 6. But the thing is, I'm inclined to give it a 6 because there were great ideas in that game. It just fell apart in terms of quality. It broke apart. But Legend ZA is definitely a step above it. Definitely. So to say that it is on par, like a 6, is just wrong in my eyes. Like, I would go as far as to say ZA can't be anything less than a 7 because ultimately it was a good Pokemon game. It had good characters. I enjoyed it. Lumiose City's more claustrophobic. I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine. I put loads of time into Legend ZA. In fact, I could probably... Let's have a look. I think Animal Crossing is open on this at the moment. I'm actually really curious. I probably didn't put in as much as I thought I did. Come on, Switch. You can load. You can do it, Switch. Yeah, okay. I played Legend ZA for 85 hours. Just putting that out there. Which is triple the amount of time I put into Donkey Kong Bonanza. And double what I put into Mario Kart World. I think, ultimately, we are just going to agree to disagree. And that's fine. And that's fine. We will just agree to disagree. I am part of the group that enjoyed Legend ZA. Anyway, let's go on with the Battle Royale, shall we? We need the music. Where's the music? Not Mario Kart World music. We need the Pokemon Battle music. This will do. We need to mass transform everybody. Rakov, sorry, can you quickly slap the mass transform command on? Because in my... I actually don't remember it. It's been a while. I'm just letting you guys do it. Black and white much? No, I'm going to be a snarky git and play specifically Legend ZA music. Awesome, thank you so much, good sir. And then I'm going to slap in the Battle Royale. I'm joking, I just like the music. There's nothing snarky about it, I just like the music. Everything should be on screen, I hope. Where is my notepad? How much time do we have? We've got time. There we go. Hey, if there's something that they keep doing right, it's music. can't deny that. They got freaking what's his face on it, Toby Fox. Hikari time, let's go gambling, baby. This music is mid, Raykov probably. Raykov's son is calling you out. Huh? Hey, at the end of the day, regardless of what, like, regardless of where people put the games, at the end of the day, it's all fun. Dub Wagner with that dub. Hell yeah. Ultimately, I'm here to have fun, celebrate a property that we all enjoy, you know. Son is right, everything is alright. Toby Fox was a great hire, he was. Like, what a shot. Don't mind me for getting out of type the word Battle Royale. But that was one battle. I need to mark down how many battles we're doing so I can count it off in a minute. Here's my pen. 1. Also, guys, whilst we're doing these Battle Royales, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for enjoying my streams. Did you mark the winner? I've written it down. I have a notepad file open at the same time as the game, so I do it then and there. I don't like it when everyone's the same. That was just because of a roulette wheel thing. Don't worry. That's the only way that the mass transforms are going to happen going forward. And also, yes, I do usually copy and paste for the command. I just forget sometimes. Victory for Dave. That's my 5th win, by the way. I am now tied 4th. And that was Battle 2. I didn't even write it down. We are going to just slam these out because we need to get that number down. It's in the 30s. To be honest, I'm surprised my mass transform worked as well as it did. You guys have, like, gotten the Battle Royales down quite well. I still have no clue about the commands. That's okay, son. You look after the polls. Remember when we had like 50? Yep. And honestly, we've just been slapping them out. Which Pokemon matches Sukuna? A regional Machamp. 100%. A fighting Dark Machamp. And if you've read the manga, you'd know why. do gotta love just Sans running around with just his hands in his pockets, and when he's defeated, he doesn't die, he leaves. Gorilla Ball. Uh-oh, tied for 2nd, eh? Do you know what Gorilla Ball winning means? That puts me into tied with 3rd place. With fire moves, don't forget, Sukuna only really has one fire move. Sukuna only really has that one fire move, and that's because he copied it from someone else. Sukuna's actual main method of attacking is slashing. His entire gimmick is he can cut anything, and he can cut it 1,000,000 times in a second. The fire thing, he just did it on a whim. That's not his actual, like, main method of attacking. Anyway, onwards. Battle 4. His whole gimmick is he's a cook. It's more that, like, when he drops, like, Malevolent Shrine and stuff like that, he makes it so that his slashes can't miss. But without it, his slashes can miss. All I'm going to say is if you haven't read the manga, he doesn't use his fire move at all beyond the fight against Jogo. Anyway, this is Battle 5. This is probably the last battle we've got time for, I'm afraid. And then I'll show you the leaderboard afterwards, and then we're gonna make a move. But guys, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Follow on Twitch if that's your speed. If you'd rather watch on Twitch, go do that. Like the video. Join our Discord. All of the links are in the description. Are we raiding? Yes, we will do a very quick raid. This is Scrim. That's not a name I recognise. This is Crim. Oh yeah, of course it's Crim. Oh, of course I recognise it. It's the dude that raided. Yo, Crim raided and got away with a win. Hell yeah. Let's slap it over to the leaderboard, shall we? What would Gojo be? Mewtwo. Did you just use the furnace on Gojo? No, he only used it on Volcano Head. Anyway, spoilers. We're not talking about that. We're not going into the manga spoilers. But guys, this is what the leaderboard looks like right now. YouTube, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you. Because I need to get the living hell out of here. I'm actually on a strict timer. I must flee. However, if you guys would like to raid on Twitch, check the description now. Jump over to Twitch. We're going to go quickly raid someone. And then that's the end. Thank you to everyone that subscribed today. Thank you to everyone that donated. And thank you for everything. Literally. Same time tomorrow. I'll be back. I will be back again tomorrow, you wonderful people. But until then, YouTube, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and above all else, have a damn good one. And I'll see you next time. So long, YouTube!